can't handle none of this. I want to hurt myself. Lost in the big night. Just a touch of your skin. Creeping in the background. Blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning. Through a crack inside. I am going nowhere. I am far away. Angels and his demons. Many souls to save. So it's safer in the shadows, where fewer eyes can see. Wish I could get away from here, someplace out of reach.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Mary. Hello, Teeter Tatter. Cats are my favorite video game. Unfortunately, there's no cat cam right now because the cats are not sitting, which is often the case on these Saturday morning streams. Um, but maybe if they settle down in a bit, I can set it up. Uh, so we are going to play a new game today that... Hey, Moose. Yeah, Pillars of Earth Eternity. Um,
Yeah, I hope everyone's done the reading in advance.
yeah, this is the Pillars of the Earth, which is based on a famous novel that I have not read. And there is also a miniseries. I don't think the game is actually based on the miniseries, but since there is a miniseries, I did the title because I'm a pain in the ass. I do kind of, when I looked it up, I was like, oh, I kind of actually want to watch this miniseries though, because it stars Ian McShane and a bunch of other people that I'm like, oh, those are cool people. And I'm a sucker for like historical miniseries. Mary knows how much I love Wolf Hall.
God, I can't stand historical miniseries. I'll leave the room if there's a historical miniseries on TV. I
uh,
caught glimpses of Wolf Hall when my parents watched it.
oh, it's so good.
I don't want to know about
Um,
anything that happened longer ago than a week.
I always hated history, didn't you? It's just a bunch of stuff that already happened.
Exactly.
The
So glad I'm finally in the history hater zone.
the, the line from In Bruges which is a movie that I know like all the lines
That's a
of.
movie that came out longer than a week ago, therefore I
That's
don't acknowledge
true.
it.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, this game. I mean, we'll get into it. We'll just start it. I think. Yes, I just did the like tutorial and stuff to check it out. But it's basically, I mean, it's just an adventure game, so there's not really. I mean, you click on stuff and you choose dialogues.
I'm gonna be lost if we don't do the tutorial. How will I know what's going on?
The tutorial provides zero narrative content. I don't know what shiring. That just sounds like a fake English
I've never heard of it.
place name, which I assume it is, but it sounds, it's like, there's lots of shires in England. Like, what about shiring? Uh, this game is very
Is
pretty.
shiring a real place? No, it is not a real place. There we go.
Oh, I think they did the date, and I just wasn't paying attention again.
I think it was
I
like
saw it last
11 something.
Yeah, it's like 11:35.
After all, there's a cozy tree in my back.
So we're about 100, or a little less than 100 years after the Norman conquest. I'm sure that's good context for everyone.
You can tell it's old timey because they're grubby.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life?
Everyone was grubby in the past.
Keep his palace in shape.
I might turn up the overall volume and just turn down the music so the dialogue is louder. Just a little bit.
Yeah, the music currently seems like quieter than the... I mean, the music seems louder than... Oh,
Yeah.
another person!
There's just like a stilted quality to the animation, which is interesting. Like, it's clearly deliberate. I'm not complaining about it.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And
Yeah, we should burn this one cool stick, and not any of the other like large amounts of sticks
from the forest.
Yeah.
I think this is a kid who just doesn't want to do any work.
The kid just hates the stick.
Yeah, that is probably also true. So I turn. Oh, weird.
Did you already turn the music down?
No, that was the default settings. Pretty sure.
Oh, wild.
Okay, this might be too much. Let's find out. They said, buddy, I'm grubby in the present. Yeah.
I hope I'm freezing.
Whoop, sorry. Gotta make a fire. Gotta use our inventory item on the world object.
Buddy, they won't even let me burn the special walking stick.
Martha, you want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Old-timey England! Very turnip soup!
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family.
Proper water!
That's it. Oh,
None of this snow nonsense!
You haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays
Look at
for
this
a
child
lifetime.
sadly chopping turnips onto the ground.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if
Houses
and
don't
sheds would
matter.
feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
This guy seems like an asshole.
Leaning into the asshole.
You know I could do so much more.
You said the same thing then, and look where it brought us.
Our child's chopping turnips onto the
Promise me
ground.
You'll think about it.
I need to know the proper water.
Okay, we just collected a clue. Clues are inventory items.
Great. Agnes, have you seen
I'll be
some
right
proper
back.
water?
I know.
maybe you can sell the baby.
Alfred!
Any idea where I can find some
I
more?
love Alfred.
Papa, no. I'm doing my job and you have to do yours. Anything else would be unfair.
Wow.
Alfred,
see a
go find the
ribbon
water for me.
No, it's just woods.
I guess he's an actual reasonable person to ask because he was out collecting firewood.
Can we take that bucket with us?
What? Aren't you supposed to get water? I am not keen on eating rotten leaves tonight.
Alfred!
Scold him.
Don't mind him, dear. Boys must act tough if they want to get by.
Is that so?
Can't believe you chose the sexism option.
What?
Can't believe you love sexism. Got that bucket.
Got
That
that
bucket
pot.
seemed like it was half buried. Oh, it's just short. It's just shorter than I thought.
Stupid snow. Why did it have to come down?
Stupid
How's my
snow.
little girl holding up?
I don't have time for holding up. I have to cut up our
I love this child.
I like this
Steadfast
child.
enough, Martha.
Thank you.
Just
Parents
don't
gone
scold
or renegade. You might need to workshop that one a bit. There's a bucket in my pocket, dear Martha, there's a bucket in my pocket, dear Martha. This isn't gonna find us any water.
Hungry?
I'm fine.
Yeah, if only Dad would go find us some fucking water.
Can you see the sun yet?
What?
No, but Martha.
Don't distract me.
It's
I'm
oh, it's like for surveying or something. Hmm.
Inspect or inspect later.
Oh boy. Tom received his Mason's Tools a farewell gift in Exeter 1125. Oh, maybe it was 1125. I thought it was 1135. Its shadow can tell time and point out the east.
The
direction
old-timey
of-
surveyor's post.
The direction a church must always face. I didn't know churches are supposed to always face east.
Yeah, it's how God gets in.
Right.
Probably so the sun gets into the church in the morning to warm it up.
Hey, Olvac.
No, only this special stick works. Yes, wine.
Yes,
Frankie came
I
and tapped me on the knee and mimed
Ooh.
drinking wine.
I wish we had stayed.
They had no work for your father.
So what? I can work.
You're a mason, just like Tom. If he can't find work, you can't either.
deep in the woods. Well, that looks like water.
Yeah, let's drink from a frozen puddle. That seems ideal.
Well, I don't know what else they're gonna drink from.
Too hard.
I
for
would
my
prefer
fist.
to collect
My
the
pots will
snow.
break it.
Well, they said
Like-
they weren't gonna collect snow. That was the kids' idea.
Dirty snow.
Just smack it with that.
Houses and sheds.
Oh my god!
Doop, doop, doop.
There's one thing is
Walls
that
and roofs.
that was in the tutorial. Is there's like, god damn it!
Ah,
There's these fucking
I could do
things
so
which I
much
don't
better.
like.
quick time events. Yay, thank you,
I have to
Frankie.
feed my family.
I like that crow. That's a cool looking crow.
Tom, what's keeping you?
God, we're gone that long.
Hallucinating castles.
I think cathedrals. Said he's obsessed with building a cathedral.
Mm. Do we not now? Oh, we've got water in the bucket. I really like the art in this game.
It's really
Dirty
good.
with crow muck. Plain snow.
Oh. Rock.
Maybe my family could eat this big
Beautiful.
rock. Strong granite. Or just another plain, boring door. This guy.
This guy's got a look. He's got one thing on his mind. This dude does love granite. See?
If I ever get to use it again, that is.
Alfred, what do you think
We'll
about
keep
Alfred?
them warm for the night.
He's a good boy. Those are our last turnips. Yeah, I don't really know why they couldn't just boil snow.
Go get that dirty puddle water. Yeah, like I
Did
I
you
feel like
think
the
about what I
snow on
asked
the
you?
side of that tree, for example,
Mhm.
would be cleaner. I might never build a cathedral.
Dreaming of building a cathedral was foolish. When we get to Shiring, I'll take the job.
What if he wants you to build a
Why
cathedral?
is a cathedral so special?
It's a bishop.
It's very big.
You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already.
This kid knows what's up.
Get him, Martha! Yeah, God needs more housing.
May I?
If you must.
Well,
Oh well, we start with the walls, not the roof.
actually, a cathedral isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple. With
This
some walls.
reminds me
And on
of
top of that, you put a roof.
a conversation I had with a
A
child
roof to keep
when
off
I
the
was
rain.
working at a
Walls to
primary
keep up the
school,
roof. Together that makes
where we
one
were talking about how the
big,
Queen has a
long,
big
but
castle
don't-
and not many people live in it, and she was like, "That's not very good sharing."
Holy shit!
because there was a big emphasis on doing good sharing in
Mhm.
the reception class. So not being very good at sharing was basically the worst
So
crime
the
this
people
child could
inside can
think
see
of.
what they're doing.
So we talked about how
They're right.
yeah, we had a little chat about how the queen's not very good at sharing and she should share her castle and stuff.
So, what do you suggest?
Doors, of course.
Right. And not only doors, but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible.
Everyone knows how cool I am.
By now, we've carved quite a few holes in our cathedral. Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work. That's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not
Wait,
only
why is it a
strong,
cave?
but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows,
It's a cave
everything
for God.
perfectly proportioned.
God cave.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
What does it mean?
It means beauty.
No, it doesn't.
It means
Like,
It does.
dry.
teach your child to talk properly. She's gonna grow up thinking proportion means beauty. She's gonna be like, "Oh, hello, cute boy. You're so proportioned."
God, that would be incredible.
Mama?
Well, oh dear.
Oh,
That's not. That's the bad. That's not the right one.
The baby is coming.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
You just didn't
I
tell anyone.
feel like that shit. It's kind of relevant.
Agnes, you should have told us.
I'm tired. I don't believe
You
I
should have
can
mentioned
bring
this
it into
earlier,
the world.
Agnes.
Oh, look at all the blood.
Alfred, maybe you and Martha should go for a walk. Children. They're
Children?
almost as scared as you are. Calm down, it's fine, it's just a
Calm down,
baby.
you two. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That's not true. Okay.
Martha,
What? Sure.
collect some reeds and make me 2 lengths of string, each big enough for a necklace.
I don't know what this is for.
You'll see.
I
You'll
have no
see.
idea.
Get more water. Take snow if you must and make it warm.
Oh, now snow's
Right.
good enough, is it?
I have no idea what we need any of this for. I don't know anything about.
If there's one thing I know about
Right, what can I do
having,
to help?
there's one thing I know about having a baby in a video game, it's that you've got to send all the other characters away to fetch things like
else can
warm
I do?
water and
Keep me
towels.
warm.
Okay. Okay, that's what I guess the
Hold
reeds
her,
and
that'll
the
keep her warm.
the water are for maybe.
Your hands are
Yeah, gotta
cold.
put the baby on the
Oh,
reeds.
I could warm them for you.
No. Stay here. Please.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
Hold her hands.
What else can I do?
Agnes, I know you're currently having a baby, but
Okay,
like,
we're trying.
tell her a story, I guess.
Oh, there we
Keep her
go.
warm.
Whoops.
Oh,
No, use the pot. Yeah.
It's
Now-
not now. Be ready.
now we can hold her with warm hands.
That's right.
You should dry those hands off or they're gonna get very cold very
I'm
quickly.
here with you.
What a start to this game.
Remember when Martha was born and the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
You were building a chapel. And you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she said, that drunken old witch will let her deliver a litter of wolfhound pups. And she took us to our own chamber and Poor Lord Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
But why are you talking about that now? She's bleeding.
Alfred?
Shut up, Alfred!
You fucking idiot.
I'm trying to keep his spirits up, Alfred!
Help me, Tom!
Oh,
Did you get those reeds?
I can see it.
I can see it!
It looks horrible.
What? Why did it? Okay.
We had a baby.
That was weird.
It's still bleeding.
It's all right. It will stop soon. Tom,
I hope that any babies I have,
Thank
the
you
labour
for
is
being
over that
my
quickly. Like, oh, contractions,
Remember that.
uncomfortable for a couple of minutes, and baby!
your lodge,
Yeah.
Speedrun.
when you were working on my father's church.
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I
My,
never regretted giving myself to you.
Mum's next door neighbour's
Never.
third
For
child,
one moment,
they
Every
told her
time I
that
think
she had
about
to have a
that,
home
I'm
birth,
so glad.
Me too.
because the first child she was in labour for about an hour and a half, and the second child she was in labour for about 40 minutes. And they were like, "You've got to have the third one at home. We won't be able to get you. We won't be able to get you to the hospital in time. Like, get some blankets ready. That one's just gonna pop right out."
I was wrong. You deserve something beautiful.
I hope this woman's not about to
Build a
die,
beautiful
but
cathedral.
I think this one's about to die.
yeah.
She's gonna tell us that we should build a cathedral and then die,
Mhm.
and then we'll have to build it because our wife told us to.
Papa, what's wrong
You'd
with
think
that
she would,
face?
her dying wish would be, take care of our fucking kids. Don't
Just wake up.
give up on your dumb dreams and take care of our fucking kids.
You're gonna have to look after all three children on your own, so you should continue being excessively committed to your pointless dream instead of doing anything sensible to look after them well.
I do
Hey,
think.
Duvet. You just missed the baby. We had a baby already. A pre-title screen baby. Oh,
Oh,
God.
fuck!
It's a game about a very sad man who wants to build a cathedral. And he wouldn't melt snow for the turnip stew because his family deserves proper water.
This is a title sequence, man. This game's going for it.
Uh-oh. Do you think the cathedral burns down?
Oh look, there's the stick.
The magic cathedral stick!
Oh yeah, I'm into this. This game is gorgeous so far. I think that's
Yeah.
like the high point.
When the stick shows P, Mary, did you mean to type P or did you mean to type
I think that's up.
something else?
Stick
Shows
shows
up.
up.
The thing that my brain decided that P was a typo of was worse. What you did. You want your cathedral to bring hope. You are hesitant to accept just any job the bishop might offer. You were forgiving of Alfred's behaviour. You struggled to support
Apparently, we did
Do you think
poorly.
it's possible for her to not die?
I'm
And
sure
we just
it's
did a
not.
bad job.
I'm sure that she dies. I think you could just do better.
Do better, honestly.
I feel like it would be wild if she can live.
Oh, you were supposed to look around to find a blanket. Maybe she wouldn't have died if she had a blanket.
I thought that's what we were sending for the reeds. I guess that didn't really make sense, but I didn't see any blanket stuff because when we looked
I mean,
around,
you would
it
have
just
seen it if
like,
you'd looked around.
well, we did look around, and it didn't change the view. It just let us interact with things around, like the bucket. So maybe there was a blanket though.
Can't believe you killed Agnes.
Agnes will remember this. Wait.
No, she won't.
No, she won't.
Martha, however.
Philip.
The year of our Lord 1135 had come to an end.
In the book series, all back?
King Henry of England, son of William the Conqueror, had died. It was a time of poverty and death. In their despair, some had come to
Because
believe
there are 3
Christ and
books
all his
in this
saints
game.
had gone to sleep, and that the pillars of the earth themselves had begun to crumble.
Ah, that's the title.
This is historical fiction, Duvet.
They said the title.
Oh,
Stroke
we gotta
pony.
Stroke the pony.
Can you pet the pony?
Is there no one to welcome us?
Who goes there?
Whoop.
You just crossed
That
the
man
bridge,
climbed
huh?
out of the ground.
That'll be a farthing for you and a penny for your horse.
Inform about mistake.
Monks and villagers don't have to pay a toll.
Ah, sorry, I'm not good at this. I told Brother Paul.
Oh,
It's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
for cheese.
Sure.
It is not much, but I can share this with you.
We giving him that whole wheel of cheese?
That seems like a lot.
That's so much cheese. Could have given him half. Oh, I guess we're keeping the cloth. I thought we were gonna give him, like, you know, a cheese snack.
Yeah.
I hope now it will be easier for you to fulfill your duties.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Will you take care
Can't
of
believe
my
we just got
horse?
scammed by this man
I've come
dressed
to
as
see
a
Prior
monk.
James.
So this is
Prior
1135.
James?
I think it said.
That's
So this
him.
is
I
10
think it
years
just said
later.
the year 1135 had
Leave
just
the horse
ended.
here. I'll get it down
Okay,
to the priory
1136.
later.
He doesn't even know what a horse is. That's a
This should go
donkey.
nicely with that cheese.
What? Why are they ringing the bells?
Don't you know? The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
Yes, Elvac. I think it's like, you know, the first book is split into, you know, book 1, book 2,
Has
book
come to
3.
Kingsbridge.
In the book itself, in the way the books sometimes are.
That's so confusing. You can use Philip's Bible on objects to find out what the Bible tells him about them. Hell yeah!
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah! Don't tell me what isn't a donkey.
Oh good,
Donkey
we can just pet it.
prescriptivists. She is getting old. Hopefully many travels together ahead of us.
Alright, what does the Bible have to say about
Whoever
ponies?
is righteous has regard for the life of his beast.
Oh, okay. I mean, fair, I guess. Can you imagine reading an 800-page book? I mean, I read a lot of 800-page books when I was a kid.
God, remember being a child and being able to read?
Yeah, vaguely.
I read 100 Years of Solitude in like a week one time.
I cannot use the Bible on the cloth. There's no inventory combining, sadly.
Can you use the cloth on the Bible?
I no. I can't combine inventory items at all.
Damn it. Use cloth on donkey. Use Bible on hut.
We used the Bible on the pony. Still not a donkey.
At least right now.
Path between the trees, or we can go to... Oops.
Use Bible on monastery. What does Bible say about monastery? Wouldn't come if it wasn't for cathedral.
Oh, yeah,
I
I think we have
really
to get
enjoyed.
closer.
I enjoyed the like. Abruptness of the little like bits of information you get when you click on stuff.
Like how fast they come?
Like it feels like someone like muttering because it's like wouldn't come if not for cathedral. It's like it's missing. It's not like. It's
Oh,
not
it's like
you
sentence
know what I mean?
fragments.
Yeah, it's like sentence fragments.
Gotcha, yes. I was gonna say, because the pace is just how fast I'm clicking.
Yeah, no,
But yes, I get what you might. Limestone.
yeah,
huh?
like stream of consciousness.
Yeah. It's supposed to be just their,
Is that what it
know,
means?
thoughts.
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a good.
Hey,
it's a
there's
good.
a donkey.
It's a good addition to the like adventure game. Oh, I didn't. You're right. You're right, Mary.
What does the Bible say about limestone? The people want to know.
The shape of these stones is always proof to me that the Lord has created all this, as are the shapes of leaves and snail shells.
What?
God has made them and has made them well.
Because he's like, it's nice, so God did it.
I don't have a religious brain.
I
I just don't. It is hard for me to understand.
went to a Church of England school.
It was built for the glory of God, but I fear a pride
Had a lot
of this
of
size might
church
corrupt
school.
even a humble prior's heart.
Lots of hymns about how things are nice because God made them.
Uh-huh. Whole, like, the natural Bible. Is that what they call it? No, they called it something. Natural something, but they're like, you don't need the Bible. You could you could invent Christianity just from observing nature because it would be self-evident.
No, we didn't have that.
Oh,
We just like.
okay. That's a thing.
That doesn't sound. I don't think that's very Church of.
That's probably true, yeah. So it's a lot more of like the Enlightenment.
We did have a song that was just like some Bible verses, so that we'd learn some Bible verses. At least fresh hay.
Happy waste of cloth. Well, I
Use
can't
cloth on
interact with
manger.
these sheep.
What does the Bible say about sheep?
I
Does
can't
the Bible
interact
say
with
about?
them. They're
Is
not
he going to think about baby
hotspots.
Jesus?
And
Oh,
to every beast of the
absolutely.
earth, and to every bird of the heavens, and to everything that creeps on the earth, everything that has the breath of life, I have given every green plant for food. And it was so.
Wow. That's impressive to look at a manger and
not think about Jesus. I'm impressed that anyone could look at a manger and think about Jesus.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Why is this locked?
I want to go in it. Why would you lock it? This is the door for me
Lord
to use.
has given them plenty, and they let it go to waste.
Oh. Okay, we can go to the cloister or the village.
Cloister.
Yeah, we're trying to find.
Cloister sounds like where you might find a prior.
Yeah. Ooh. This is gorgeous.
When he opened the sixth seal, I looked, and behold, there was a great earthquake.
You don't have many buildings like this in America, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
The Lord your God is with
It
you.
reminds me a bit
wherever
of
you
Norwich
go.
Cathedral.
I'm sure that there's a few on the East Coast or something, but I mean, most Protestants don't build cathedrals. They
Norwich
build
Cathedral's
mega
a-
churches.
Norwich Cathedral's a Protestant one.
I guess Anglicans consider is, in Protestantism anyway, but
Although I think maybe Norwich. I remember going to Norwich Cathedral with Frankie and him muttering about how the Protestants should give it back. So I think maybe Norwich Cathedral was originally Catholic.
That would make sense. I mean, obviously, most of the cathedrals in England were originally Catholic.
Yeah. I think Norwich Cathedral's currently Protestant. But I do remember Frankie muttering about how they should give it back when we were there.
And God saw that it was good.
Chapter house, path to Zota. There's so many ways to go. It is more humble. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in here. Pennsylvania, Louisiana. Yeah, I guess the, like, you know, originally French or Spanish areas would make sense.
Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the pestilence that walketh in darkness. The pestilence that rode in on the lightning that struck our cathedral 4 years ago.
Struck it.
Did you not all feel its presence here ever since? James did, and I did as well. But the Lord says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. Our beloved Prior James has served the Lord all his life. He shall be delivered from the darkness, from this dark earth.
I think we found Prior James. I think he's in a coffin.
Philip.
Oh, not.
Francis?
There's too many people. I've lost track.
James has been our prior. After the upcoming election, I vow to lead Kingsbridge Priory.
Oh, good. There's an election campaign.
What? Is there a prior election? Do you elect the prior? Well, this cathedral's weird looking.
Philip.
Elvac put a link to the to a cathedral.
Oh, in the Discord.
I did not expect to see you here. I was on my way back to Gloucester and wanted to see you.
A priest working in the world of politics. You must tell us about it, Francis.
Of course.
And his brother, a prior of what now?
I'm so lost already.
It's been 4 years, Cuthbert.
I see. How are things in St. John in the Forest, Philip?
Oh, shit.
Better than Knightsbridge!
Our little cell is happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. Thanks to your brother, Francis, St. John in the Forest is prospering. His novices are obedient, his monks humble and pious. Well, our own priory is in such a sorry state.
You know James did the best he could. It was not his fault. Also, they make a remarkable cheese.
Oh no!
No.
If only we had
Come by
some.
the kitchen later to see us, will you?
Brother Cuthbert seemed upset.
Well, we all are. The way James died was disturbing.
Ask about devil. Ask about devil.
How did Prior James die?
I can't believe there was a button that said ask about devil and you didn't click it.
Found James's room empty.
Is this gonna be a priory murder mystery?
By the bridge, and a hole in the ice.
Sounds like he fell in.
Oh no.
No.
In the small hours of Christmas Day, he must have walked out on the river. We didn't even find his body. The river took him, and the cold.
I will pray for James.
That'll help.
See me when you have time, Philip. I will be in the cathedral.
And I should go and see how Brother Cuthbert is doing. It's good to see you, Philip. Maybe things will get better after the chapter elects the new prior.
Why is it an election?
I
Is
will
that
come
how
by
it?
the kitchen
Is that
later,
really how it worked?
I assume so. At least for some of them. I think that's... I don't
What
really
is
remember.
Francis doing here?
So what do you think it means?
Is monks being told... it's a tonsure. Yes, it's a specific, like...
It's a haircut. They're not. They did it on purpose.
Who punished us?
Yeah.
Once a week.
I saw him crying yesterday.
He cried. One more beating by Remigius, and he'll run.
I think so. Do you ever think of running?
I did. Everyone did, but I don't get beaten up. Saying prayers 100 times isn't that bad of a punishment.
But it is unjust. Yet I'll stay. Will you stay?
Just having a conversation while this guy stands really
Don't
close
worry.
to us listening.
Brothers, after all.
And Marcus is our brother too.
I know. That's why I feel sorry for him.
Remigius is our brother as well.
He's the
Just
subtitle.
keeps
We're
going.
novices.
I think we should all be equals.
Oh.
Let's stay
Ooh.
equals. No matter what.
It's dangerous talk.
No matter what.
That's Quaker talk.
What about God's temple?
Oh my god, they're gonna talk more.
I didn't think we have to listen.
I know, but I want to listen. Hey guys. Couldn't help but hear you.
Reprimand for talking
God, you
loudly.
can be such an asshole.
Hey,
want to ask
hey,
you something.
dummies! Didn't you notice
You
I
are
was
Philip
right
Philip?
there?
Yes, but you can call me Brother Philip.
You see? Told you he wouldn't mind.
Yes. Now ask him.
How about you ask
They
him?
look weirdly
You
squished.
already asked Brother Andrew.
That doesn't count.
Just to show
You and
how
Darcy.
downtrodden.
Of course it counts.
If you promise to lower your voices from now on.
Oh, of course. Promise. Brother Milius told us you know the scripture very
That
well.
doesn't lower
Could
voice.
you tell us about God's temple?
Brother Andrew wouldn't tell us.
It's the
Must be a
earth.
place. Cathedral.
That's probably what the guest master was talking about.
If you do something to a
I love that
cathedral,
they
it would
just
be a
keep
sin.
talking.
Yes. In the eyes of God, you would be a sinner.
Andrew wouldn't tell you why.
He got very angry with us.
We had to say the Lord's Prayer 150 times.
That's so many times!
Each of us is God's temple, for he
There's so
created
many
us.
times to say the Lord's Prayer. Did you know the Lord's Prayer is
Guest
different
master
for
said
Catholics
James
and
destroyed God's
Protestants?
temple.
Well, there's different translations.
And that you'll
The
go to hell.
Protestants have got an extra bit on the end.
Oh, right, yeah.
I found out when I was working at a Catholic school, and they all said the
For
Lord's
a
Prayer in
self-murderer,
assembly,
there is no
and I was
salvation.
like joining
The
in,
devil takes
and then
our
opened my
souls.
mouth to start saying the next bit, and then realized everyone else was going Amen, and I was like, oh,
Be humble
I guess we
and
stopped.
pious.
Guess that was the end of it.
Without sin. God's grace will not allow the devil to lay hand on any of you. Prior James will face judgment. It is between him and God. Do not be afraid.
No, Brother Philip.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
I believe they have enough to discuss.
Give them some Bible study.
Hey,
Have
what's
you
up with that
seen my
Francis?
brother, Francis?
The priest working for Robert of Gloucester. He's your brother. Your family.
No.
Yes, he is.
He's
Oh,
we're all brothers, you idiot.
He did.
No, I think he's a is he his literal brother?
You are very helpful.
I mean, I guess it could be, but like, there's no like, when a monk is like, "Have you seen Brother Francis?"
I think he said my brother.
Well, okay, but
All of us.
I'll be right back.
Because God created us in his image.
Darcy was right. Time to leave.
We don't need
That's
to
why
go
we
to
can all
church
pray
for
to
that.
him. These monks are gonna found
No,
Quakerism. We are the temple.
But why a church?
Yeah, exactly. He said my brother.
Why cathedrals?
Everyone talk about how smart and correct I was whilst he wasn't here to defend himself.
Isn't it almost
Why do we create temples if we are the temple? Oh, these monks are going to invent Protestantism or Quakerism or something.
Why not?
Mary? Hey, Mary, shut up.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the cathedral.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for... It feeds them? Whoa!
We are people of God.
How does it feed them?
Yet we need to eat too.
We come together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
I see.
It doesn't say pony anywhere on the screen at the moment, Mary. So I don't think that I think we could say either way. A temple to feed the temple. Can't believe this temple's a cannibal.
I see.
Is the mouse moving because you're back? Or
Yeah, I was turning cat cam on.
Okay. I thought maybe one of the cats had got the mouse.
No.
We must.
I love the lack of object permanence.
Me or the cats?
You. If we can't see it say pony on the screen right now, then we can't. Yeah, I mean, this is like the 1100s, so like this is. I'm trying to remember exactly when all the stuff happens. The different, like Catholic, but there's definitely a period, and I think it's around now. I mean, it's a like couple of centuries, I guess, because it waxes and wanes, whatever. But basically, like people are just going wild. You know, like Christianity is, has, you know, obviously it's already exploded across Europe, and we get to the point where
Very popular.
yeah, I mean it's very and like it becomes very popular with the common people in terms of like, oh my god, there's so much talking.
He couldn't protect Prior James. Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
Oh, you can tell this guy's going to be a bad guy from his voice.
Sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic. By then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
I don't know what.
Dismiss it!
I don't know what the idea is.
All Kingsbridge needs is faith and hard work.
Philip of Gwynedd. I wanted to talk to you. How dare you disturb Brother Remigius' requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Oh, I got to go!
There's no reason you shouldn't
Goodbye.
hear what Philip has to say for himself.
Are we supposed to be from Wales?
Probably?
I beg your forgiveness. I was overwhelmed when I heard Prior James passed.
You should know better. I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
Let us continue this conversation later.
Of course. There's a lot of planning for me to do for the upcoming election.
Yeah, there's a period in this, the Middle Ages where the common people get, because initially when Christianity, Catholicism, which is not Catholicism for quite a while, but Christianity is very, the way that like traditional what becomes Catholic Christianity is formed, when it becomes this very structured elite institution across Europe, is people don't really know what the fuck is going on because like you're not literate, and you don't speak Latin, and you've got just a bunch of priests like chanting at you in Latin, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure. I mean, they do try to educate people to some extent, but there's also an extent to which they don't want people to know. And people at a certain point start getting like really interested in actually knowing all this stuff, but then there's like, because then they start going like having thoughts about what different things mean, and they're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to have like opinions on theological matters if you're not a priest.
Sounds sinful to me.
Yeah.
Probably Satan put those.
And so there's there's constantly like heresies, quote unquote, they're sort of springing up, but they don't consider themselves heresies. Like most. Yeah, I mean, even when you get to Luther is not, when Luther, posts the 95 Theses, he's not trying to break from the Catholic Church. He is making an argument for reforming the Catholic Church that turns into a break because of, how the politics play out. This is the cemetery? Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah.
Fresh grave. Another grave. Another soul lying in wait. Probably dug grave for James, but James' grave is empty. How many empty graves are here?
No one is without sin. Isn't that the point?
We covered the dissolution of the monasteries extensively in high school history, and I don't remember fucking anything about it.
Well, that's
later, right?
That is much later.
That's when Henry the Eighth is mad that he can't get divorced. So he's like, what if I make a new church and then I get divorced from that in that church?
I mean,
and also get rid of the monasteries.
Also, technically, he's not trying to get a divorce, and
he wants an annulment.
Yeah, he wants to have his marriage never valid in the first place, declared never valid, because divorce is not possible. Yes, and you know who's running all that, and whose idea is the dissolution of the monasteries, is Thomas Cromwell, who is the main character of Wolf Hall. Yes, Wolf Hall is all about that.
Mr. Wolf himself.
Yeah. The birth of capitalism. That's what it's about. Because Protestantism is really the ideology of capitalism, in the way that Catholicism is the ideology of feudalism. Anyway,
Brother Ronaldus, how are you?
Seawolf Hall.
What? How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well.
Why couldn't the young monks dig this grave?
It's just that the dead.
Because they're not the grave diggers.
This guy seems too old to be digging a grave.
Yeah, well.
It seems like he should be sort of inside, warm. He's got bad shovel technique also.
Digging up the graves.
These,
What about these fucking novices sitting there fishing? What's the Bible got to say about an oldest?
Do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him, as you would a father.
What was that?
Good job, Arnaldus. You're doing great.
Arnaldus.
What?
All is well. Do not mind me.
This poor old man needs to be indoors, honestly. It's very cold, and
voice.
He seems to be struggling with his shovel.
Classic adventure game
Now
trope
is
that
coming
yeah,
all who are in the
you're
tombs
speaking these things
hear
out
his
loud,
voice
and then
come
people
out.
comment on it
Those who have
sometimes.
done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of judgment. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path.
We started watching Superstore. We got through about an episode and a half before we decided it was very bad and we didn't want to watch the rest of it. But there is a moment where there's this like very religious character, and he's like, "Is it Judgment Day? No, it couldn't be. I'm still here."
Stuffed them in the last in the wall.
Just very confidently dismisses the idea that it could be the Rapture is what he calls it. He just very confidently dismisses the idea that it could be that. He's like, "No, I'm still here. Obviously, Rapture."
I like that it says take when you get a clue.
Take clue. I shall take this clue. They are confessing without knowing it, lost their way, not beyond saving.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. What's that supposed to mean?
Mischievous novice.
Oh, I hope I get a clock. Oh, I want to just cough loudly. I can't even comment on them.
Francis doesn't seem to be here. Maybe someone saw him leaving the cloister.
This isn't. Yeah, we want to ask them about it.
They said they hid the key in some crack in the church.
Wow, he just won't talk to them.
It's not the time to consult scripture.
I think it's the perfect time to consult scripture. We need to know what the scripture says about big-titted harlots.
I was literally gonna say that.
House of the Prior.
Who's this?
Who's this and what does he think about big-titted harlots?
I asked not to be disturbed.
Oh, that's you.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Well,
yeah.
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice.
I mean, both?
Horrible.
Yes.
Your service for him?
Pedant Remigius. Remigius pushed him in.
Continue my work.
Remigius pushed him in. Don't report anyone to this fucking key murderer.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
Maybe he thought he saw a big-titted harlot.
He was chased.
By a big-titted harlot.
Chased? By whom?
Me!
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this. Don't you have your own priory cell to run?
I don't want to talk to you. You'll find out who I did the murder.
Ask about the devil.
You really believe the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs.
I respect
They
their
never know
beliefs.
what happened, and that's that. Now let me get back to my work.
Wow, this guy's so not suspicious. I think we can cross him off the suspect list immediately.
Oh, I can't even look around. I can't poke around while he's working. Also, this is just reminding me a lot of Name of the Rose, which I love.
This priory is so much.
Elvac, is that the one about the Lil Nas X music video?
Ooh, map.
Yeah. If the devil gets enough worship points, he'll win or something. Oh, it's why is the kitchen got a white dot? Is it because we're there? Or we haven't visited it? Or we should visit it?
We haven't been there. We haven't
Let's
been
go
to
to
these
the
other
kitchen.
places either. I'm not sure. Well, I think we're supposed to go to the kitchen, right?
Horrible odour should be cleaned. Priory full of neglect. Can confirm.
Oh, I don't have my Bible here.
Horse, pony. She's getting
Oh,
old.
that's our pony, right?
Yeah. Strong horse, good breed.
Oh, we can pet the pony again.
Yeah.
There is also a game, it's a free game. It's not an official game, but there is a game of The Name of the Rose, which I tried to play, but it's pretty hard to play. Actually, it might have been an official game, and then there's a free remake. Is that what it is? I don't remember, but it's like it's this weird like isometric movement thing, and there's like puzzles where, because you're playing a monk, and then there's your apprentice basically, this novice monk who follows you around, and you have to like give orders to him, and so there's like puzzles where you have to do two things at once. And the controls are just very janky.
I compare you to the name of the rose on the grave. It's my song about the name of the rose that I wrote just now.
This is the Name of the Rose board game, which seems okay. I don't know how a board game, like what you would convey in a board game.
You've got to find the name.
You know, I don't actually remember what excuse me. I don't actually remember what like the name of the rose means in the context of the book.
Philip.
Brother Milius.
And to be clear for people unaware, The Name of the Rose is a novel that is a murder mystery set in a medieval abbey about monks.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Time to rub this fish.
Yeah, let's take a spoon.
You keep everything nice and tidy around here, Milius?
It's not easy. This morning one of my ladles broke. That's never a good sign. Everything is falling apart.
You look at Elvac's Name of the Rose board game picture. Where's that?
The Son of God died on a wooden cross.
Whoa! Look at these guys! What?
Oh my god, I have to alt tab and see this.
And then they're little guys!
That is very true.
Oh, those are a popular custom mod. Okay, so the originals are just like fairly standard board game pieces. But the first picture's like just fucking little sculptures of monks and shit.
Oh, those are so good.
Amazing.
Yeah, the
They're
original
cartoon monks.
pieces are very
Normal, much more normal. Stove and hot stones. Some only have a prayer to warm themselves. Some have not even that.
Ah, wonderful.
I always put some extra stones on the stove to warm up water. Put one in your pocket, and you'll keep warm.
Yeah. Let's take a
Ooh.
warm stone.
Hot stone, hot stone. You don't pick it with your bare hand, dummy.
Use the cloth. Oh, I'm so good at adventure games.
Amazing. Perfect to keep warm on cold winter days.
Nice and warm.
Wonder if it's got a timer on it.
Yes.
I'm guessing it
You
doesn't.
did can your hands. You can do it! You did it, you solved the stone puzzle.
What's
What
the
does
Bible
God say about stove and hot
My word,
stones?
like fire, declares the Lord, and like a hammer that breaks the rock in pieces.
Praise the Lord.
Ah, we should break this rock into pieces. Has Melius got a septum piercing?
No, I don't think so.
I think Melius has got a septum piercing. Too nice and hot for a monk.
Yes? Why do you keep a beautiful pot like this around?
Oh, it reminds me that we should strive for order and beauty.
Sure.
I started collecting some seeds and nuts because I wanted to start a new garden.
A good idea.
I never got around
Don't
to
approve
collecting
of this
more.
pot.
If you find some, let me know.
Oh, side quest.
Side quest.
I'm sure the Lord will forgive you for being attached to such a beautiful...
How do you know he's attached to it? He might have just found it.
I hope.
Stop making so many assumptions, Philip. Oh, what was our question about priests? Did we have a priest question? Frankie, did priors get elected?
Sorry?
Did priors get elected?
I think it depends on the
Hard
order,
at work,
but
as usual.
maybe.
I have to say.
We got to a priory and priors were getting... There was a prior election and I was confused.
Here you have fresh fish every day at your cell in the
Yeah,
forest.
well, I think it really depends on the religious order.
Every other day we even have...
Whatever
poultry.
one would be around in 1135.
Well, I mean, the most widespread one has been
wonderful work at St.
Benedictines,
John's
but I don't know. Like, there's always been multiple religious orders, so
How dare they?
very localized.
Frankie has no
He,
answers
on
for
the
us.
other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the mother house.
Weak prior.
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
Remigius. Put things right.
Well, don't elect him.
He would be no better than Prior James.
Maybe we underestimate Remigius.
He's about to burn all the books and documents in the prior's room. Including the priory's ledgers.
Uh-oh.
Regis says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
Suspicious. You can't burn that much paper.
Without the
What the
ledgers,
fuck are you
prior's
doing?
finances will be beyond saving.
This is very funny.
What the fuck is happening? Was no one else nominated? Good question.
Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refused. I'm too old.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps.
Fucking baby monks. Get it together.
Not since he began talking to the devil.
Excuse me?
What? One day he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side.
What?
I'm assuming these are
Why
life
is he- what-
elections.
Where is he
Bargaining
putting
with
these
the devil
fish?
for his soul,
You know,
whispering about his sins.
He seems to just be dropping them on the floor.
it's just a pile. I feel like we should ask more about that, but it's not an option
No.
apparently.
Not allowed.
If there's
What-
one
what
man
does-
I don't need to preach to, it's Milius.
What was that?
Oh, well.
Nothing. It's just... I thought I'd love for you to have more of a say around here.
I'm just the kitchener.
And a friend. If you think I underestimate myself, then you do, too.
Maybe that's why we get along so well.
Just two dudes underestimate
He's
each
just,
other.
He's just like picking
Have you
these
seen
fish up and
Francis?
giving them a little
Your brother?
pat on the tummy.
Cathedral to pray.
I shouldn't get others involved before I've found the keys. Maybe they aren't there
Like-
after all.
What the fuck's going on with these fish?
The cellarer.
Here is stores full of salts and honey, old apples, dried herbs, and vinegar.
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
Well,
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
Because he was hungry.
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
Shut up. Shut up. We can give whoever we want our cheese.
Prior James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state, Philip.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yeah, don't worry. We notice how fucked up your priory is.
I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich. The priory has much land and collects from
should
many
we be
parish
rich?
churches. But we are in debt. Our novices steal from us, Philip.
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Food from the cellar, more than once.
Oh, that sounds
Today I
difficult.
found something missing again.
Well,
No.
bye.
Let us continue.
Good luck with that.
Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
I don't have anything to say about this.
The glory of young men is their strength. But the splendor of old men is their grey hair.
What?
Matthew?
Is
Proverbs.
that
I'm
her?
afraid I won't have much chance to
What?
improve my reading at my age. But I'll take
Splinter
your
of old
word.
men. Is there
Proverbs
gray
it is.
hair?
Splendid.
Hey, you want a warm stone?
He doesn't seem to be cold.
Oh, okay.
We should give the
I
stone
shouldn't
to
get
the old
others
man.
involved before I found
I
it.
tried.
Maybe they aren't there after
No,
all.
the old man who's digging the grave.
Oh, you know, that's a good idea.
Have you seen Francis?
He's
No,
in the cathedral.
Sorry. But I'm sure he didn't leave without letting you know.
He did. Priory. No maps.
What? Why is there no map available?
No maps.
We had a map here before.
No map. Oh, there we go.
What? What?
We're still in. Maybe we were still in the kitchen. We gotta go into the cathedral to find our bro.
Let's go to the. Okay.
Oh, I should see if he wants a nice stone.
Do you want a nice stone? He doesn't look cold. Oh, good.
Oh, thanks, but no, I haven't felt cold this
That's
whole winter.
concerning.
That seems bad.
I'm worried.
I've got used to it.
No.
I'm worried about Arnaldus.
That's not how
Arnaldus.
that works.
I hope Arnaldus is alright. Go in the cathedral.
I heard it, I'm sure. There was something. He's right.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
It's me. Ha. Nothing here is in order. If only we had some water to put in the font. Maybe we should melt some snow.
No
Use
need for
stone on
hot
font. You need for a hot stone.
The flock uses holy water as if it could cure any illness. The scripture only mentions it as a means to find out if a woman lay with a man that is not her husband. But the water gives people hope and faith.
Calm down.
Who could argue with that?
Concentrate.
We just put the candle out. We were like, fuck your candle, actually. You put the holy water on the woman, and then you're like, you're a big-titted harlot and you did adultery.
Apparently. Yep, take out
Gonna
all
put all
these
these
candles.
fucking candles out.
Oh, we missed one.
Better put that one out. It's us. Hi, it's me. Hello. Hello, I'm here putting out your candles.
So funny.
Do you think anyone's gonna get mad at
We're
us about the
such
candles?
a dick.
Let's put out the ones on the font as well. On the altar.
What?
Put out the candles on the altar.
Oh,
Just go
well.
up in the middle of whatever they're doing. Put out the candles on the altar. The choir seems distracted.
Let's talk to the choir.
You seem troubled, brother.
Hell yeah, look at these guys.
They won't. They won't sing.
Cantor.
It's Adolphus.
Good name for a choir
There
leader.
was nothing, believe me.
You guys worried about a
I
ghost?
heard him crying
A
in the crypt.
ghost?
I heard him too.
Ghost.
No.
Whoa,
You are
whoa.
mistaken.
Like he was chastising himself. It's the end of days.
These
Brother
dummies.
Philip,
I love these
prove to them
useless
that
choir
there's
members.
nothing and no one down there.
Side quest.
So many side quests.
Is that Francis at the front?
Yeah, by the altar.
The Bible says there's no one down there.
My trust in you. In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me?
Well, I don't think they're worried about flesh.
Yeah.
Yep!
Oh, God.
He's a ghost.
Staircase.
There was something.
Cathedra.
He's right.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
Oh, we're going up to that roof.
No, we're not.
The cathedra. It is not for me to take that seat.
Well, what if you just try it out?
The bishop must know scripture very well. To discuss the word of God with him.
No talking. Now we sing.
Are you sure you heard something? Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, we're gonna go down into the crypt.
It was nothing. Calm down and concentrate.
Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us
I've never
not
heard that.
into temptation, but
I've
deliver
never
us
heard that version before.
Forgive us our debts?
Mm.
Yes, that is more of a direct translation.
Debt forgiveness is in the Bible, confirmed.
That's true. That is 100% true.
The version I learned at school was forgive us our trespasses.
Yes, that is the... Well, what's the Bible have to say about this?
There are paths the scripture can.
Oh, we gotta go find the key from the wall cracks.
Well, that's a cellar key.
Oh.
It shouldn't really be a crypt key, but yeah, we should find... Oh.
Crack in the wall. We found it. What on earth? As if God was pointing at us.
Shoot with your hot stone.
The novice said he hid the keys in here.
So?
They're here. I have them.
Oh, well, there we go.
There was something.
Yeah, there we go. We
Oh,
can
they
get in the
do
crypt.
unlock most of the doors and gates.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Concentrate.
There's so much talking that, like, overlapping talking.
Alright,
Use keys on door. Hell yeah.
time to break into this crypt.
Sarcophagus. Lying in
Let's see
wait.
what we can find. No reason to be afraid.
Let's go poke around. I don't know how we're supposed to prove the non-existence of a ghost.
I guess if we go in the crypt and, like, don't get eaten.
The saint rests in peace.
I guess we did it. Oh, there was darkness. Look at the darkness. What does the Bible say about darkness? There was some other darkness on the left as well. I guess we should look at all the darkness.
My life, of whom shall I be afraid?
That's all you had to say?
These old cathedrals
Feeling of being watched.
sounds.
Uh-oh.
Thoughts
What did we find?
here.
Look at the other darkness again.
Even if it is Adolphus, we would have to welcome him.
Is that true?
Yeah, if it's the ghost of a dead saint,
Hello?
it would probably be good actually.
I mean, it's probably bad if a saint has not ended up in heaven.
No one. Not a thing.
No, it's a miracle. Oh.
Oh,
more
more
darkness.
darkness.
Oh, there's gonna be someone standing there. I can see them. Jump scare.
Nothing.
What about to the left of the door? Oh, surely there's more darkness over there.
Oh.
Yeah, more darkness.
Hello?
It's a cat or a ghost.
Like, do you not know what it is?
Shape. Dear Lord, there is something up there.
It's a bird?
Nah, it's a ghost.
A bat? Strange
being. Give it a hot stone.
Oh my
What does the
god.
Bible say about strange beings?
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
This.
What is that? It's the size of a child.
Hello? Nice to meet you.
It's an owl!
Hey, buddy.
Just
We found the owl.
The choir will be relieved to know that. I should tell them.
The choir will be relieved. Not me. I wasn't afraid. I knew it wasn't a ghost the whole time.
After all.
I'm brave and sensible. That's the owl that I couldn't find in Albert.
Mm-hmm. Just an owl looking straight at me.
Don't use hot stone on owl.
Maybe the owl's cold.
I will contemplate this later.
And I'm less
Coward.
And that's how you prove the non-existence of a ghost. You're like, I saw the thing that was making the noise.
I
it
guess
was an
that's
owl.
true.
There's no need to
That's
worry,
fair.
brothers. Adolphus is resting in peace. It was just an owl.
I told you it was nothing.
God bless you, Brother Philip.
I knew I heard something.
Now, be silent, concentrate.
Be silent and sing. Adolphus. Are we going to talk to Francis?
Yeah, but that's the primary thing, so we do that last.
Okay.
Gosh, like you
James's
never played a
grave?
video game. Yeah, but
I
where
swear I
was
just saw
that?
something that said James's grave.
I also saw that. Oh.
Oh, there! Yeah, there is. Empty. Was it wasn't found? What happened in there?
Huh? That doesn't seem correct, but...
For this is the will of my Father, that everyone who looks on the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise him up on the last day.
Well.
Yeah, they're cathedrals, you know, it's not very impressive. Could use
If
some...
only they had someone to come and build them a cool new cathedral. Yeah, they should at least, like, clean. Maybe instead of getting them to, like, recite prayers as punishments, you should get them to, like, tidy up a bit.
I'm happy to see you, little brother.
He's not
It's
tonsured.
good to see you too, Philip. Your
'Cause he's
hair
sinful.
is starting to get a bit grey.
Is he not a monk?
Yours isn't.
At least in this one case, I will be the one to boldly charge ahead of you.
You've always been bold. You just don't admit it.
Yeah, they're actual
Yes,
brothers.
they are actual brothers.
Francis, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
King Henry
Francis.
is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Word reached St. John's shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
Well, one of those seems a lot more important than the other.
Yeah, who cares about the king?
God has a plan.
I know he does, but King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. Dark times are coming. There will be war.
Anarchy, even.
Rivalry for the throne.
The late King Henry, Empress Maud, and King Stephen. Oh yeah. Whoops. Whoa. What?
Just ooh.
Nope.
Nope. Good, we don't have to read it. Ask how we can help.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know what was happening.
Jesus looks so weird.
Maybe we can. I came not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you. Maybe the monks here know something?
We will find him.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Who knows something about Francis's missing knight?
Okay.
I hope we get an opportunity to just immediately tell someone about the knight.
Alright, here we go. Let's try and read this. King Henry.
More drowning.
Son. His daughter Maud gave birth to a boy. His infant grandson would reign as Henry II. His mother, the daughter of the king, would rule in his place. Empress Maud is viewed unfavorably by most of our Norman overlords because Maud is married to Geoffrey of Anjou, which is rivals.
Anjou and the Duchy of Normandy have been rivals for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen of Blois. Blois?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Cross the channel from Normandy.
I think I'm not sure.
So 1066 was the Norman conquest. William of Normandy becomes William the Conqueror, becomes King of England. Henry is William's son. So there's currently a French, well, a Norman French nobility ruling over the English, or well, the Anglo-Saxons, and then their cultures kind of merge over time to become the English. And now there's a civil war brewing between Maud, who is based in, well, southern France, and Stephen, who is based in northern France, Normandy.
The main thing I remember about this from history class is that that's the reason that a beef is the one you eat, and
right.
cow is the alive one, because the ruling class
Yep.
spoke French.
Uh-huh.
So that's
Yes.
that's the bit that stuck with me.
We have French words for food because that's what the nobility would use, and we have Anglo-Saxon words for animals because the commoners were speaking Anglo-Saxon. Correct. Yeah.
Do you know anything? You should ask them.
Why does it seem to be around here? Yeah, no
well,
shit.
none of these guys look like knight.
Um,
Maybe these guys know about the knight.
This is also how we end up with the 100 Years' War later, because of this whole entanglement, with the French nobility, and then the English kings claim that they're the rightful kings of France, etc.
Brothers, have you two heard about a knight visiting Kingsbridge?
The Earl of Shiring was here, and some of his knights.
And many other nobles at Christmas.
It would have been a lone rider, a messenger.
I don't think so.
If someone had come to Kingsbridge, Brother Paul would have seen him.
Brother Paul went back out to his toll hut.
I see. Thank you.
Can we talk to them about anything else? We got, hey, we found the keys. Were they the ones that had the keys?
No.
Oh. Oh, it was the ones by the grave boy.
Yeah, it's the big-titted harlot boys.
The big-titted harlot boys. Let's go tell the harlot boys that we found their keys.
Say, has there been a knight to Kingsbridge?
A knight? A knight? Yes.
And then a day.
He's here. Right here.
Do you know who he was? How did he die?
Brother Paul found him.
Where is Paul?
Down at the bridge, freezing his walnuts off, I reckon.
Oh,
He
maybe
talked to
he'd
him.
like a nice stone.
I only put him in the ground.
That makes it sound like you killed him, buddy. But
So concerned about an
All
old
I
lady.
ever do.
Do you have any idea what the knight was doing
How many
here?
deaths are you having?
Probably tried
he's
to
been the
jump
gravedigger
off
for a
the
long
end of the
time, I
world.
think.
What do you mean?
There is nothing here. Kingsbridge lies at the end of the road. Nobody comes here.
Well, they did.
The keys will not be of much help.
Okay,
Hey, Johnny's,
can't
can we not
reprimand them.
can't be like, hey, I found your keys. Stables.
Guess we'll go
Kitchen
give
door?
him to the kitchen. What?
Nope. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Cold.
Well, do you want a
Are we
stone?
gonna tell them
Mrs.
about
Lund to
the?
close
Will we
the
tell them about
door.
the keys?
Yeah. You want a hot stone? You
He
said it's
doesn't
getting
seem to be
cold.
cold.
No,
Just said it's getting cold.
he meant that there was a breeze.
I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief
Wall
hid
hole.
them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Yeah, what do you think I am, Cuthbert? A fucking snitch?
Well, he said he's getting in trouble for having lost them, so... And he's our buddy.
I'm just
you see a
very
knife
distracted
in
by this
Kingsbridge?
man picking up fish from a pile to his right and just dropping them on the floor to the left. There's fish on the table. He's not interacting with the table fish.
Mm-hmm. For some
Tossing
reason,
them
what
to
it
the
reminds
side.
me of is,
Has there been a knight to Kingsbridge recently?
What does that mean?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery. That was the right thing to do.
Rosa?
Yes.
Go sit in the thing, Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa, go sit in the thing.
What the fish thing is reminding me for some reason of Joshua Graham in New Vegas. When you talk to him, he has a table with a pile of guns on one side and a pile, and he keeps picking up infinite guns from the pile, taking the magazine out and like checking the slides and then setting them down on another pile right on the other side of the table. And like that's his just repeated animation the entire time you talk to him. Whoops. This is not the way to go. We need to actually leave. Also, we
Fuck
can
this
actually
cathedral.
go to...
Ooh.
Yeah, the village.
Hello?
Hello, village!
This is
I
such,
thought there was
like...
someone moving behind a window. Most houses are empty.
This is a very, like, adventure game-ass perspective thing, where you have, like, your little tiny person moving on a big scene. I love it.
The monks of Kingsbridge and their servants. I wonder which of them led a more pious life.
Yeah.
Make you think. Not many traveled along this road.
Well, let's just leave.
Bye.
Oh.
I decided fuck this. I'm gonna get on my fucking donkey and leave.
Wait, isn't the building by the fields the mill? Like, we were already there, right? Yes. Okay.
Don't we need to... How do we get back to the bridge?
It's, yeah, this way. Here it is.
There we go.
There's our buddy.
Freezing. Too cold for someone his age.
Unlike the gravedigger, the
He's
monk
sitting
is
still.
cold.
Brother Paul? Philip.
I'm so cold. If
Well,
only
you
I
get
had
some
a hot
fucking
stone.
shoes!
Not allowed them. Give hot stone. Give hot stone. My foot is so cold.
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will
A what?
ease when the spring comes.
Chilblains is what you get when it's cold.
You should have a fire.
I'm not
It's all
familiar.
right.
They're very prominent
Don't
in
take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
I learned about chilblains from a book about children being evacuated to the countryside for World War II.
Only the sinners
Oh.
perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing
Oh.
out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
Hey, it sounds like Remigius fucking sucks. Elect, actually. Seems like none of you like Remigius and you think he sucks.
Yeah. What? Nobody else wants the job.
It's a mercy, Philip. Thank you.
Remigius should give you a fire, or not have you sit here at all.
I don't really mind. Winter is bound to end.
There's
sometime.
plenty of young monks who seem perfectly
Philip,
happy to sit
if
around
you ever
outside
run
and
into
get
trouble with
cold.
Remigius, be careful to answer him. Do not stay silent.
Silent?
Nothing makes him angrier than someone who doesn't answer. He
Okay.
becomes weak and
Thanks for-
defensive. It's not fitting for a sub-prior.
He becomes
Let
weak and
alone
defensive.
Isn't that maybe to our
That seems like-
advantage?
yeah. Let's ask for more advice about Remigius.
What did you say again about Remigius's weakness?
Nothing makes him angrier than someone
So if
who
we
doesn't
really want to
answer.
piss him off, we can just stand there being silent, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this angry guy shouldn't be the
Have you
prior."
heard about a night?
It's alright, we've
in
solved it.
Kingsbridge?
Can't believe we solved it already.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just very distracted by my
Yes.
footstone.
He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
Been pushed.
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Well,
have a name?
he's in the
Did he
process
say
of being buried.
He could not speak, but the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius
Yeah,
will
that's the one I
probably
want.
burn it with the rest of James's papers.
No,
James
time to go
insisted
steal
all his
that.
Books and documents shall be burned.
Hey, did anyone hear James say this,
Except for
or
his Bible.
was it just
I heard about
Remigius?
this.
Just
I think
Remigius.
that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here, Philip. Maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
Yeah, that was probably it. Quite, he probably loves scripture. He's a monk.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you.
I like that he has an encyclopedia knowledge, so he opens it up to the page every time, which is kind of more impressive that he can immediately get the right page. He doesn't just have it memorized, like...
He's probably like, oh, I remember, like, this book and verse is relevant. I'll open it to the right page to get the exact quote.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his favorite pages, and it opens really easy bits. You know?
I think he's got them all dog-eared.
Yeah. If you open a book on the same page as
Martha,
it's like...
hello? Why aren't you in your box?
Yeah, get in your fucking box, Rosa.
Wow. Aw, how's it going? You gonna sit with me?
Rosa, 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 Rosa. Hey, Remedius. Are we going to piss him off by not saying anything?
That I'm working.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Oh.
Well, I think we need to ask about the
I
documents
would like
first.
to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why?
No, you're not allowed.
Well,
no,
our
stop
little
talking.
Sarah has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
Yeah, I don't fucking trust you, Remedius.
Of this priory.
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Not you yet, is it?
I still would like to see the Prior's documents.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
I don't approve.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
Yeah, this is...
Election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Philip, for prior.
Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
He laughs softly with disdain. We're going to have a chapter meeting.
Of help, look for Brother Cuthbert's keys. He's getting old, misplacing them all the time.
Oh, we got to defend Brother Cuthbert so Brother Cuthbert can be the prior.
Well, we could report.
Let's snitch. Let's snitch.
About the chapter.
Now you're all for snitching.
I love snitching.
Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
No.
Alright, we snitching?
Snitch, 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 snitch.
Brother Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Brother Marcus. I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
Sounds like you know about that, Remedius. About reporting the key thief. Did we ask him about that letter?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that
okay.
was the the whole conversation about the documents.
Okay. Who's the sacrist?
The sacrist is Andrew. I don't know where he is, though. Is he in here? Not in there.
I guess we've still got the... I guess we get to keep these keys now. Because adventure game.
We could probably go hand him to the other guy now. Because he said keep them until we report it or something. Where is Andrew?
Hey Francis, what have you got to say about Andrew?
It's the only way.
Yeah, we want to know where he is.
Sacrist. Yeah, where is Andrew?
That's Cantor.
Oh my god, I don't know where he is. I don't know where that room is that
if
we
look at
talked
the
to
map,
him in. Oh,
Can we look at the map and see if there's a one that says Sacrist House? Chapter House?
I think it might be that. I don't know how to get there. I guess go back to the cemetery and it might, or somewhere around here.
Yeah, it looks like we can maybe get to it from the cemetery. Or to the cloister? Have we looked in the cloister?
Yeah, we just came from there. That's where the young monks are. Or the young,
yeah, young monks.
The young novices. I guess that is the cloister.
Oh yeah, the chapter house comes off the cloister, I guess.
Yeah, is this thing.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we want the chapter house. Okay, let's go back to the cloister. But this is... Oh!
Chapter house.
There it is. Thanks, map. There he is.
There he is.
Brother Andrew.
What is it now?
I think it's a really bad idea to burn these books.
We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
Yeah, what the fuck does
This
Prior James know? You
is
all
in
thought he was
debt.
talking to the devil.
And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
Quote, yeah, accused of self-indulgence.
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today.
Thank you.
Good thing we did all these side quests.
Yeah, everyone's going to be so happy to help us out.
To the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start.
Oh, don't worry, we already fixed the choir's problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't ask that guy about the letter.
No, I didn't. But I think he would just tell us to go talk to Remigius.
Brother Andrew has arranged a meeting.
Yes, please go ahead. We will be there in a few minutes.
Do we want to talk to the guy at the altar?
Well, I don't think he's a monk.
Is he not?
No. I think he works for a noble.
The sacrist agreed to a meeting today. That way I might be able to get the letter you were looking for.
Yeah.
I'll just update him.
I will attend, of course.
Sure, you can come hang out. I don't think you get a vote, but I mean neither do we. We don't get a vote either.
Are we gonna be silent at Remigius? And
Oh, and he's gonna get mad.
he's gonna get so mad when we're
He's gonna
silent.
show himself as a bad prior.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, he can't be a prior. Not even a sub prior should be that angry.
Oh yeah, we can give his keys back.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege.
Yes.
Will you report the thief?
We did.
I already have.
Keep them until we know what to do.
Oh, okay. I guess in case you haven't done the...
Yeah, in case you've missed.
There will be a chapter meeting today.
Excellent. I can't wait to see you.
Cuthbert knows what's up.
Cuthbert?
Do not worry. We are on your side.
Hee hee.
Got the cathedral or the choir on our side.
Brother Cuthbert's on our side.
Andrew
Hee hee.
maybe
There
will
will
end up
be
on
a
our
chapter
side.
meeting today.
You convinced Andrew? Miracles do happen.
I read him like one line of scripture, my guy.
there.
You should try harder to convince
You have
people. It's
our
very
support.
easy, actually.
We just have to have an encyclopedic knowledge of the Bible.
Yeah. Have you considered learning the Bible?
Alright, we want to go to...
Oh, we should go tell our donkey about the chapter meeting.
A waste of time.
I'm sure, and Arnaldus needs to know.
Brother Arnaldus.
Brother Arnaldus.
There's a chapter meeting today.
Today, I'll be there.
I didn't think Arnaldus was actually a monk. I thought that's why he was the gravedigger, is he was one of these, like, the commoners that works for them.
A waste of time.
That's why everyone treats him like shit. What?
No one cares about novices. Don't have to come.
Okay. Okay.
Did we tell the young monks?
No. They're also... Oh, I guess they're not
They're
novices.
not a waste of time.
There will be a chapter meeting in a few minutes.
In a few minutes?
We will be there.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting
Once
us
the
know.
choir's done. Okay.
Did we get everyone?
I think so. I don't remember where they said we're gonna meet.
Oh, do we need to get the guy by the in the little hut?
Oh, that's true. Come warm your feet at the chapter meeting.
There will be a chapter meeting soon.
Ah, thank you for letting me know, Philip. Remember my advice about Remigius.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yes.
we remember.
We remembered your advice.
Philip's not... I don't think Philip's gonna be elected because he is the prior of a different
Yeah, he's
priory.
already a prior somewhere else.
Yeah, he's the prior
gonna
of a smaller priory.
We had to clear Cuthbert's name so Cuthbert could get elected prior.
Okay.
I want to be a
where
double
are we?
prior. Did we do it? Did we find everyone? Who are
Oh,
we missing?
I guess we could go tell Remigius, but whatever.
Are you ready for the chapter meeting, Brother Philip? If you have any other business to take care of in Kingsbridge,
Ooh.
do it now.
How is the main character still not here? Who's the main character?
Is it Cathedral Man?
I don't know.
Are we ready? Did we do all the side quests?
I think so. Agnes. The primary plot driver. I don't know who that is either.
And this is why Prior James's wish must not be honoured. Kingsbridge Priory would be beyond saving without financial records.
It's
I
a
think
dumb
we have
idea
all
and you
understood the
shouldn't do
reason
it.
for your concern,
This
Brother
is such an
Philip.
interesting
But before we come to a
like
decision,
issue of like,
let us hear
well, we
others
need
who
our
seem
ledgers,
concerned.
our money ledgers and contracts.
I would like to know why you would doubt the wisdom in Prior James.
They're all sad white men, Elvac.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it down. Look at this room.
I can say I knew him well.
Don't say anything, don't say anything,
We
don't say
all
anything.
here knew him. So did you know him? What are you trying to achieve with your silence? You waste our time.
I say he knew him well.
James was the one who asked Philip to take care of St. John in the Forest.
One of the most prosperous cells in all of Shiring, if not England.
Yeah, I'm really good with money.
It was a wise decision. But his last wish was not? Well, was it? What are you waiting for? Answer me.
Oh, we're gonna make Remigius so mad!
Your silence is offensive. You came to talk, so talk.
You're never gonna be prior now, Remigius.
Prior James was a troubled man.
Yes, he left the priory in the dead of night.
God was testing Prior James.
I say the devil chased him. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that, Philip? Surely you must have an answer. I know because
This
I
is
am
reminding me of
confided in me.
somebody started a playthrough of The Walking Dead, the first season,
James will face
where
and just didn't say anything
yeah,
the whole
didn't
time.
say anything, and they couldn't keep going because it's so horrible. Because there's all these moments where it's oh fuck, what's the little girl's name? The little girl's, you know, like asking you like, are they gonna be okay? And you just Clementine, yeah. And you just sit there and stare at her, and she just gets more and more upset.
He bought me a hot stone!
Sorry, Philip! He brought me a hot stone!
You have come before us. You not only came to save these books, you have another motivation, do you not?
This is so the good. I'm just gonna sit back and not do anything.
Yeah, I love this.
Let me answer.
Oh, no, don't answer.
No. Why is he not answering any of my questions? Tell him, all of you, tell him to answer me.
Calm down, Remigius. Philip has said what he had to say.
Why is no one listening to me?
Look around you. This priory is in a sorry state. Please vote to save the prior's documents from the fire. It's the only way to help this priory.
I say we leave the decision not up to a vote, but to Remigius.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Andrew.
Against the rules.
Is it? He will be our new prior
Will
in
he?
a few days. Cuthbert declined. Do you not remember?
I remember well. And I say no one in Kingsbridge is better suited for prior than Remigius.
Cuthbert scratches his chin.
Is that true?
Hear, hear.
I wonder why Cuthbert declined.
Surely not.
That said, there is someone not fit
Oh,
for prior.
oh.
Someone better suited. I nominate Philip of Gwynedd to be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
He's so good at standing there silently.
I can't disagree with that.
Well, yes, obviously, much. What?
Excellent.
I love the background chatter. He did find that owl for us.
Brother Philip, do you accept the nomination?
Say nothing.
I guess we do.
Thank you for your kind offer. But we would not want to impose on you, Brother Remigius.
Oh, but I insist. I will help you.
No, you really must not. See you
Hey,
later.
Remigius,
Thank
get the
you.
fuck out!
First order of business, Remigius, you're fired.
We don't have much time. Evening mass will begin soon.
Should I not have accepted the nomination?
You've never been good at saying no. And Milius is right. Kingsbridge needs you.
What about St. John's?
I will ride there tomorrow. I will let them know you will be staying in Kingsbridge for a few days.
Well, I think it might be longer than that.
Definitely.
Books will not be burned.
Are we just pretending that we're gonna be prior so the books don't get burnt?
I guess we haven't been elected yet. We're just nominated.
If the message says what I think it says, then yes, I do.
Rivalry for the throne. Alright. Oh, why can I not? Okay. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't use the mouse wheel here. Okay. Stephen is supported by most of the Norman overlords and even by the church. His younger brother Henry, different Henry, is Bishop of Winchester. Okay.
A good day for the church and for us.
The trouble is that my lord Earl Robert of Gloucester is one of the king's bastards. Wants to see Maud on the throne because he would rely on, or she would rely on him.
In the name of Empress Maud, he and his allies have formed a rebellion against King Stephen. Not
I don't
long now,
remember-
there will be war.
Who is she?
Hey, why have we got that guy's stick?
Well, it's just, you know, it's documents.
Oh, it's just documents.
Now, let us look for the letter.
Great.
Tome.
A Bible? What a mess. Disgraceful.
Let's open a tome. I love tomes.
Aha!
Francis, I think
Well, that was it.
That was easy.
In the Bible?
That was easy.
Revelations, the Apocalypse of St. John. And
It's-
they called to the mountains and
It's
rocks,
Revelation.
fall on us
It's no
and
S.
hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne and
Depends
from
on the
the wrath
translation.
of the Lamb. For the great
I'm-
day of their wrath has come.
I don't think that's
Who will
true.
stand?
I'm pretty sure it's singular. It's not the apocalypses of St. John.
Was it this letter?
St. John had so
the
many
letter
fucking
is still sealed.
apocalypses.
Break the seal.
Arf, arf. It's my seal impression. Robert of Gloucester.
Name the day, and we were ready to shed blood in the name of Empress Maud. I and my bondsmen ride against Stephen of Blois. We still don't know how to say that. We do not start the war.
But we shall unleash it.
It was already
We
burning.
didn't start the fire.
The Earl of Shiring. Okay. Bartholomew. Okay.
Oh, this is it.
Is that...
You found it.
Is the Earl of Shiring particularly important?
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
I guess so.
He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King Stephen that has taken the throne?
Hey,
A nephew of
quick
King
question. What the fuck's going on with politics?
Henry. Do you ever think of the
I've
day
just
our
realised I
parents-
don't know who the king is.
Francis, you know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King Henry. The church suffered under his rule as much as we did in
Elvac,
Wales.
explain?
Philip,
Gollum game?
you
What?
have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
The Bishop of Kingsbridge? Why?
Great
Our late
question.
King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
Wait, don't you work for... The guy? The other guy? Earl Robert?
You want the bishop to help the new king, King Stephen?
I want a king who supports the church. I want these dark times to end.
I'm
I want
confused
to
about
stop the Earl
Francis's
of Shiring
position.
from starting a war.
Yeah.
He could set the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know.
Ah, yeah, okay. He does work for
You
the
must
Earl of
not tell
Gloucester.
the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
So Francis is undermining his earl to...
Oh, God!
Oh,
Oh, boy.
oh.
He's committing treason against his own lord in the service of the reigning king.
Yeah. To help the church, which we like. We do like the church.
Yeah. I guess it seems like this guy would probably go.
Yeah.
Do you really think the bishop will help?
Tell him you found the letter.
I'm
by
sure we'll
coincidence.
prevent the Civil War this way. Everything will be
He does
fine.
not believe me. What then?
He will believe you. The question is, will he really try to stop the Earl of Shiring? I will ride to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election.
What if the Earl of Shiring finds out what I'm doing? What if the bishop tells him?
Philip, calm down. He is your bishop.
I'm a simple monk. Who
You're a
am I to
prior!
talk to a bishop?
You're about to be a double prior.
Okay.
He respects us now.
Okay.
Well, great. Hot stone.
It's an important
Hot
plot
Stone-
point. It's gonna come back.
Hot stone will remember this.
Jack.
Jack.
More characters. Who the
Hello.
fuck is this guy?
Who's this kid? Well, we've still got a map of the Priory. My slingshot rarely misses. Dead.
Is that a hobbit? It does look like a hobbit. I think this is the guy on the cover of the game. Like the cover art on Steam. So
Yummy, rotten boar. Yum yum yum.
I'd rather not.
oh, it is. Yeah, it is a child.
Yeah. Oh, this is the main character apparently.
Well, this isn't a sad man. This is a child.
This is a sad child.
Oh,
Maybe he grows up into a sad man.
that could be.
Yeah, Mary says he grows up into a sad man. Oh, here we go. Oh, hoof prints. Stay alert, Jack.
Hit the snow, Jack.
Mmm. Tasty, tasty footprints.
You noped out at the pregnancy part? You did not get very far.
Yeah, what are we gonna do without a Bible? I feel lost.
God, we can't ask the Bible about everything. Oh. Time to kill this deer.
Slingshot. Slingshot.
Oh, hunt
Rarely
for
misses.
food. That is our goal.
Oh,
Fuck.
uh-oh. Boop, boop.
Oh, I gotta do it. Oh my god. What? I did it.
I think you've got to do them in the same go, maybe?
I don't know. There's a timer. I'm pretty sure that I got
maybe
it.
you've just got to do it multiple times.
Oh my god, this is so much.
It's so cute.
Fuck!
Yes.
Let's fish that out of the water.
Jesus. Oh, mother will be proud. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think a deer would have one slingshot, but also, wouldn't the deer just leave? Run away? If we get hit with stone? I wouldn't go back there.
My name is Jack. For a long time,
Oh,
it was
now
the
he's
only
grown
name
up.
I
Wow,
knew.
that was fast.
I was born and raised in a cave by my mother.
Raised in a
I was
cave?
getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day.
That was your first
While
one!
waiting for mother to help me cure it,
Oh, it's very
I
good.
decided to practice my reading.
Oh, here's our
You're
Bible.
literate? We grew up in a cave and we're literate?
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great,
Ah, yes.
has spent 7 long years.
King Carl.
Boo, immediately against Jack.
Plain.
Right, I saw that. Okay, I'll back. Well, I saw that Eddie Redmayne was in it.
He
Look it up.
The Lord and
Look
King
it
of
up.
all France,
Carolus
the Great,
Magnus.
has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and
It's not Carloman. That's one of the sons. It's just Carl.
before him not a single fort remains.
Afternoon was
You're
approaching
blaming
fast,
Parliament,
and Mother
okay.
still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Yeah, this is a really fancy cave. Where are you? What?
Bookshelf.
Mhm. What? Oh.
We've got to cure the meat.
Yeah, I know. I just want to look at the books.
Caves upon caves.
There he is. Charles the Great, the protector of my town. You're coming with me.
I guess for people unclear, Charles the Great would be Charlemagne. That's what Charlemagne means.
Oh, the character from Kiki and the Age of the Wonder Beasts. Guess we're gonna inspect this bow.
The two lead their lives as outlaws outside of society and protection of the law. Most outlaws are once accused of a crime but fail to appear for judgment. Ah. They're like bail
Outlaws.
jumpers or whatever.
That's the word.
Claims ownership then fill void. As outlaws have no rights. Anyone can harm them or capture them and turn them in. Okay. I gotta love.
Sacks. Our last nuts and turnips. The rest has gone mouldy. Mother says it's the worst winter ever. My first deer, Mother will be so proud.
What? I thought we were getting tools. Did we not pick up the tools?
No.
Okay, I thought we would need the tools for.
Maybe Charles the Great can.
No, it might get dirty.
Good point, kid.
No.
Can we get
I
that
won't
bucket?
Abandon him.
I
We are
don't think
fighting
it's.
side by side now.
Excuse me. The bucket is not interactable.
Mother needs to chop more wood. Where is she anyway?
I thought maybe he would have a lesson from history to offer us on deer, and instead he's like, why would I rub it on the deer? That'll get dirty. Is this how we cure the meat?
Cured. Did that help?
I can't eat it raw. I need to cure it.
Yeah, but how do I cure it? What do you want me to use? I thought there would be something.
Can we put the book on the bookshelf?
Salt. Yeah, there's nothing to pick up.
No.
Oh, there is a shoot. There's a. What's the controls? There's a button that highlights everything.
Tab.
I just don't remember. Nope, not tab.
A.
Ah, there it is.
Ah! What is it?
Space or also middle mouse button, I remembered. Okay, logs.
Dry wood for fire.
It is not tab.
Mother chopped this last autumn.
Good. It's warmer. Now I need some wet wood to make it smoke properly.
Wet wood. Where the fuck are we getting wet wood? Oh, is there... do we have to actually leave? I guess we can actually just leave.
Huh?
Get some of that soggy wood. What's the noise coming from the forest? Just slingshot practice.
Let's take a stone, a cold stone.
Mm.
Wait,
Let's
what? What did
make
you
one
do?
of our patented hot stones.
What are you... Okay.
He's
you're just
rearranging the pile of rocks. I think you can to knock it over to practice.
Oh, perfect for curing. Well, that's what we want.
Great. Wet twigs.
Oh. I'll smoke that meat.
Mother will be proud.
I made that meat so
Now,
smoky.
What's that noise? I can't eat it raw.
Well, okay.
It's curing.
It is a big cave. Like, it's pretty nice. You know, for living in a cave, it seems pretty nice. Oh!
Oh, it's the nice stones. Too big to be useful. I like that everyone has a different opinion on this stone.
I hope we get many characters' opinions on this stone.
The main character is the stone. Is that
Primary
baby?
plot driver.
Yeah, that's Stonehenge.
Oh, hi, Francis.
Oh!
Yeah, he hasn't noticed us.
Good. He hasn't seen you. Who is he? A whip. That's what he is. A whip.
They have whips?
That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
Why has he got a baby? He's a bailiff.
Is he a monk? He is.
Oh, he is?
No, he isn't. He's an official monk.
Like this one bit. Why is he got a baby? He's smiling. Listen, come. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. He's always compassion.
Wow.
Will either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Yeah, she knows what's up. Yeah, let's take this bloody rag. You know. Food? Treasure? I'm sure something was buried here that's useful. And not a body. But
I want to go home.
no. It's just like no. No, thank you.
So is that the baby that was born at the start? That he's got somewhere?
Presumably, but I don't know.
What happened to the
Uh-huh.
everyone else?
Because they buried. That suggests they buried Agnes. What does Charlemagne say about the foot? I should have.
This is contemporary with the prologue.
Well, it can't be contemporary, but like, yeah, I assume this is shortly after. Oh, hello.
Mary, I almost said
We killed Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby?
What? Where did? How did you leave the baby?
How did you leave the baby? Just run.
Okay.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Bye.
What? That's not running.
Hey, my book.
What's this?
Give it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Leave the boy
Fucking-
be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only
Why
one
did you
around.
leave the
Who else would have
baby?
taken it?
Yeah, why did you leave the baby there? It was a monk.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true?
Give me my fucking book back.
Where did he go?
He should
A
take
red-headed man is hanged for theft after being condemned by a priest tonight, and
What is your name, boy?
his pregnant lover curses the men who condemned him, declaring their children
Jack.
You live in these woods, Jack?
That's right.
Then you know this place better than us. Please. I don't know why I left the child.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I couldn't take care of him alone.
What the fuck?
Leave him to die either.
What was your plan? What? I thought you were trying to hide. You just left the baby for some reason.
You're a good lad.
Like,
I don't know if we should help this guy get his baby back.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
kick this guy's ass. Like, just.
Give me my book back. You're the one who left a baby in the woods on its own. Whoa.
For now, I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer.
Well, it's not going to feed itself either, is it?
Others.
He had no way to feed it. Well, I can't feed it. Maybe it'll work it out for itself.
Whoa.
Give it some of Martha's famous turnip soup.
Can I... No, I can't move this. Okay. Gloucester. 2 days on horseback. Salisbury. Gloucester, right. Half a day on horseback. Winchester, 1 day on horseback. Lincoln, 7 days on horseback. Alright, I guess we're going to the follow the monk's trail.
Guess we're doing that.
The monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards the next village. Either way, the tracks ended at a riverbed as evening was fast approaching.
Ooh.
The big man looked at me.
Which way do we reckon he's going?
Which way, boy? He asked. But I could only guess.
Let's see. He came from here. Here's St. John.
Is he going to Winchester or
he went
Lincoln?
to St. John in the Forest. Or he was going to there. I feel like he probably followed the river, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if he started here, wouldn't he be going back here? So then if he started here...
I thought he'd already been to St. John in the Forest.
Yeah, so then is he going... Where is he going?
Mary says time to make a safe state. I think we cross the river.
Okay. Yeah, and like where's Shiring?
I think
By
we're
now,
in
the girl's
Shiring.
sobs had ceased, as she had fallen asleep on her father's shoulders. The water was icy, and it hurt. At one point, the boy slipped and fell.
We need our book back still.
Considered my options.
Yeah, give us a book back.
Standing in the middle of a stream hardly allowed for a quick escape.
Probably help him.
He slapped my hand away and pushed himself up. When we reached the bank, he was drenched and shook bitterly. He gave me a nasty glare while I was already searching the ground.
Well,
there were no hoof prints.
Can't believe he got our book wet.
It's probably ruined.
What is it?
Fog.
He got us lost.
Did you?
Yeah.
Papa, I'm tired.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too heavy, and you're too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
We'll all get some rest.
Aww, this
Alfred,
kid.
stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
Alright.
See?
Don't just sit on the
Stay
snow.
I won't be long.
I don't know how this guy's color. Like, what is this guy's
You
color
stay
made
where I
of?
can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Well, what if I hit you in the head with my sling? Is that that's not a trick, right? Get your
Current
book
location
back.
lost in the wood.
Oh, I don't have my sling.
My book. Yeah, we do. We got the sling. He is getting it
Get
all wet.
Holy shit! Oh. I was really hoping you would, you know...
Just knock him out.
Yeah, I was not trying to snowball him.
Go back to sleep. Father will be back soon.
I just wanted to fucking whack him in the head.
I'd kill you. Hey, you see that? Over there in the fog.
No, you idiot.
Yeah,
Get your
it's
book.
my book.
Fucking book. It's a deer or trees?
Trees.
He's just gonna like fucking push you.
Gonna donk us on the head. Ugh.
What is a deer?
It broke through the ice and died.
Children!
Are you taking that hammer out?
Martha, wake up, dear.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The
You
baby's
kidnapped
safe.
my son.
The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
Why? They kidnapped your son and left a baby in the woods. Why do you want to hang out with these people?
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All
Those
we
are
can
the
do
two
is
options.
Keep her warm, and you did that.
Well...
Debatable.
Must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you?
No. Don't want to give him any fucking soup.
Will you be able to get work soon?
Give soup to Martha. Give soup to Martha.
Take the soup to yourself.
Too cold for stirring water. Sometimes you get lucky.
Thank you, Jack.
Not this year. Some time ago, I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder.
I assume it's gonna offer us the option to give soup to Arthur or to herself in a sec.
Get me busy for the rest of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
Yeah, but then you were an idiot.
What?
Dummy.
I
was dumb.
refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do better than to build churches.
Oh,
I
yeah.
worked on one once. That was good work. I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha...
Yeah, we want to talk to Martha.
What's a cathedral?
It's a big house for people to pray.
They go there to rob each other?
They don't prey on each other. They talk to God.
It's a place of worship and a home for priests and monks.
Oh, so it is a home of robbers.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
Yeah, all you did was leave a baby in the
There
snow
is
to
no
die.
excuse for leaving my baby son behind.
Women die in labour.
Men abandon their children.
Holy shit!
It is rare that they return.
Sometimes
Yeah, well,
kids just have bad vibes.
Or are just unpleasant to be around.
Thank you.
Told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave.
We should get some
outside
soup.
the town
I'm
wall.
hungry. I want some soup.
Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt.
You can get some soup for himself. He's a big kid.
Yeah, Alfred's a big boy. He can get himself his own soup.
You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed.
Look at Alfred's sulky face.
Didn't I tell you to give our guests food?
I gave Martha some.
Well,
We could give Alfred some soup.
I love that you can be such an asshole. So little. A little prick.
Alfred was mean to us.
Yeah, he was. He deserves it. God, he just fucking drank it.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, Alfred's
Well,
had a bad
Alfred did
day.
just see his mom die, and then probably had to help bury her. But, you
I
know.
told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
Martha's holding up.
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Yeah, dummy, you tried to kill the baby.
I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You've been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children.
Yeah, you still don't have food for the baby, my guy.
What am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason.
I mean, no one knows it's your son, right? He could just, like, pretend...
Be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work.
Yeah, he could just go to the town that they were planning on.
Yeah, just like...
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You didn't know anything before she died either, my guy.
Tom Builder.
No, you're not! You left a baby to die in the woods! Why is everyone so willing to look past this?
You also don't have to go through this alone.
Look, it just happens all the time, apparently.
The winter is too cruel, and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
Ellen spotted her chance.
I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't got a wife anymore.
To teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's
Let's
side.
get married. We just met.
Helping out,
But... all I know about you is that you left a baby to die in the forest. That's the kind of man that I'm into.
Well, and that you gave up a really good job because you wanted to build a cathedral.
Yeah. All you know about this guy is that he's an idiot.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. One of knights and monks preying upon each other in a big, dark cave. There were small castles, dead deer.
He's really taking this prey misunderstanding to heart.
In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Why are we all... Why do we all like Tom? Alfred doesn't like us.
Well, that was a lot shorter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh. Bible boy. I mean, it's the same time period, right?
Oh, is it?
I think they're actually all happening at the same time, roughly the same time.
Pony.
Because Francis was hanging out there, so.
Perhaps the bishop won't see me. I'm just a simple monk. What do I know of wars? The war. Somebody has to do something. If there's a chance to prevent the war, then I have to try. What if I fail?
Oh,
this guy's got a...
Yeah.
He's really like...
He'll have me hanged. I conspire against the Earl of Shiring. Can I lie to the bishop? Lying is a sin. Lying is a sin. Lying is a sin. Can't do... Fail. Shouldn't be here.
God, he's
righteous has regard for the life of his beast.
He really mixed up about this.
Whoops.
Mm.
Oh, good. Okay, I saw Ian McShane was at the top of the cast list when I looked up the miniseries.
But I trust him. The bishop has to see this letter.
Palace.
Where does this path go?
I want to help. I have to stay.
Okay, well.
The path goes to a way. Do this.
Oh, this is all the same shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so that's what's all on his mind, regardless of what you're looking at, which makes sense.
Why to approach the bishop at dusk like a thief?
Ooh.
Speaking of apples, speaking of thieves.
My pony needs to be fed soon. Should I take some?
Yeah.
No, don't steal the apples. We're about to go talk to
It's not
maybe he'll give us some.
I can have my pony fed when I'm back in Kingsbridge.
We will
They're
ask
here
him.
for.
No, we should talk to the bishop
Grand
first.
Palace. For the glory of God, I suppose.
I suppose.
Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart, for God now accepteth thy works.
Stable full of hay? Maybe we could put the pony in the stable.
My pony should be fed. Do I just take some hay?
We could take a handful of
Better not.
hay.
This is the bishop's hay.
Oh, it's the bishop's hay. Better not.
See?
Better hadn't. Let's talk to the bishop first.
Why would the bishop see me? St. John's Chapel is smaller than this side building.
Is it?
I may lead only a small cell, but that does not mean my matters are of less importance. The bishop might be watching. I'd better stay on the path.
Yeah, what if you maybe you should take the hay, you go see the bishop. Like, here, just keep rubbing that hay.
Oh, why must I be so nervous?
Well,
Get together, Philip.
I trust Francis. He knows about these things.
How can I help you?
I should not have disturbed. Wrong door. Sorry.
May I tell the bishop?
Sorry. Oh.
I am Philip of Gwynedd.
And what, may I tell Bishop Walerin, is the reason for your visit? The bishop insists that I ask.
I carry a letter that proves there will be a war.
A war?
Yes, but the bishop may be able to stop it.
It is urgent, then. I will let the bishop know that you are here. Please, wait here a short while.
Well, now we're about to get murdered.
Should we just knock on the door again?
No, that would be rude.
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Careful. It is the only proof against the Earl of Shiring that we have.
I think we've just got to knock on the door again.
Nope, see, we just gotta wait.
The bishop will see you now.
Ooh, the bishop.
That's a bishop if I ever saw one.
Hey, Rosa.
Philip of Gwynedd.
The Right Reverend Bishop Walerin, by God.
Please.
By
sit
God, it's a
down.
good surname for a bishop.
Thank you, Right Reverend.
Please, call me Walerin. I hear you've done good work at that little cell in the forest.
I'm surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge. So, I am bound to take an interest.
Well,
Is this bishop wearing headphones?
I wish God would confer similar
I think he's got a
blessings on
cross
Kingsbridge
that's hanging down really low.
I think he's wearing
You
headphones.
said you were talking about a war.
I expect you know that Stephen of Blois has claimed...
Blois.
There we go. Blah.
With the blessing of the church.
Already? I had heard of plans and of aspirations. This is very good. I have met Stephen. As bishop, I am much involved in politics. Of course, the church can never be involved enough.
That's what I always say.
Now, how do you know of this? Ah,
Your brother Francis is working for Earl Robert of Gloucester, is he not? Did he tell you?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth to the bishop. You've got to tell the truth. Oh no, we were supposed to lie to the bishop.
Yeah, we're supposed to lie.
Excuse me.
I'm very bad at lying.
No, I heard at a guest house on my way to Kingsbridge. Unfortunately, I rarely see my brother.
You both must be very busy indeed. You mentioned a war. Tell me, Philip, why are you here?
Was I wrong to come to you, my bishop? Maybe I should have taken the letter to the Sheriff of Shiring.
Eustace is ungodly, arrogant, grasping, and corrupt. So are all sheriffs. Philip, how did you get this letter?
Let's just not say anything.
I found it among Prior
Yeah.
James's documents in Kingsbridge. I am staying there for a few days.
Prior James. May he rest in peace. Did he not order everything to be burned?
You know about this?
Sub-Prior Remigius mentioned it once.
I
Once?
asked them not
It's been
to
really
burn James's
recently.
books. The brothers agreed.
Remigius is the seems to be the source of the
You found the letter.
Yes.
Timothy, leave us.
Bye, Tim.
And did you find anything else?
No.
Just the letter. The
Should I
messenger
have?
carrying it had an accident and died near Kingsbridge.
Maybe there was something else that we could have found.
War would cost so many lives.
God thunders wondrously with his voice.
What the fuck does that
He
mean?
does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
You are truly the man I have heard so much about. I will call on friends of mine. Pray for us that we can put an end to Bartholomew's plan before it is too late. You did a brave thing for our church, Brother Philip. A brave thing indeed. You'll go back to Kingsbridge Priory now and forget about the sheriff, won't you?
I
Uh-oh.
will.
Don't like it when someone tells me
don't
to
speak of
forget
this
about
to
stuff and
anyone
not
there.
speak of it to anyone.
I shan't.
Immediately suspicious. Oh, we should have asked him for some hay.
Well, didn't have the option.
Maybe we get some now.
What's the Bible have to say about hay?
And she brought forth her firstborn
There we
son,
go.
Now it's about the
wrapped him in
manger.
swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Nothing of importance. I should leave.
Just grab an apple on the way.
Such a grand palace, all for the glory of God.
Now that the bishop isn't mad at us, we're way more on board with his palace.
We should leave.
Do not leave before feeding pony.
Wow.
What if our pony dies on the way?
Before we leave.
Okay, let's
Now
go
we
get
should
an
get
apple.
some apples.
Didn't say the apple was stealing. I think it's grand relative to what this guy's used to.
Can I just take some for my pony?
Yeah, take apples.
I will take just a couple.
That's what they're here for.
In the bright sky, look down where he lay.
There you go.
Little Lord Jesus.
You're still hungry, aren't you?
Gotta get some hay as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'd better feed her before we leave.
Can we
Gotta
get some more
hay.
apples?
No, get some hay. Get some fucking hay.
I already took some. I shouldn't take too many.
Oh, okay. Apples are treats, not full meals. Well, I don't think a handful of hay is a full meal either.
Fed ponies some hay.
My pony needs to be fed.
The servant's gonna pop out and yell at us.
Bit wet from the cold.
Oh, I wish we had our warm stone.
Oh, if only we had a hot stone. I bet are we gonna get in trouble?
Here.
Nom, 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 nom. What a good donkey.
Time to leave, old friend.
You fed your pony.
Good donkey.
Did you pack enough food?
No.
It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah, I took some.
Shut up, Alfred.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said
Did
she
you
had
pack
to
enough
piss.
food?
All right.
Did you get your
I'll,
toy
get it.
soldier? Did you get all your books?
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, best friends. Houses.
I mostly carve rocks. I haven't built much yet.
That must be hard work.
Right.
Aw, I like the cave. Bye-bye, cave.
Eat some more nuts before we go.
Nom 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 nom. Nuts for the road.
Ugh. Even the good ones are starting to taste bad.
Oh.
Tell me, how are you getting along?
Fine.
You know, you don't have to be afraid of me.
Oh
Too
no.
heavy. Oh, it's good that we learn them by heart. Can't even take one book.
I think I'll go and look for Tom.
Oh, she's not in here.
Yeah, she went to piss.
Don't worry.
All Jack can think about is that he's going to see a castle.
Well, that's what we said. That was our decision.
I'm going to see a castle. Gonna see a castle. Gonna see a castle. Are we just waiting for them to come back with the...
Well, our objective is to find Martha, but I thought that would mean I could, you know, like, move somewhere else.
Is she like...
Whoops.
Oh.
Because there's nowhere to go this way.
We talked to Mother, right?
Did you get everything you need from the cave?
I don't know. I want my fucking books.
Everything I'm
Did you
allowed.
get everything you need from the cave?
Can we go, like, back past that fallen tree in the background?
I don't know. I was trying to.
Oh, there she is.
Oh my
She's
god.
just in the cave.
Okay.
There she is.
Did not see her. Did
Yeah,
you
the
get
thing we need
everything
from
you
the
needed in the
cave is
cave?
Martha.
Like the child.
Hey, Martha. How's it going, buddy?
I think maybe you're a big brother soon.
I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
Did you get
You got
robbed?
I've got a slingshot.
I've got a slingshot.
Mother's not bringing her bow, apparently.
Maybe to use it.
Yes!
I will. Papa usually protects me.
But then he abandoned
Can't always
a
be
baby.
around. He needs to take care of himself too.
Yeah, I think that's fairly high priority for him. You and your baby brother less so.
Well,
You need to learn to defend yourself. I want to, but I'm still so small.
Oh, Mother!
And I want to stay here where it's safe.
Oh, give her the straw doll! That's cute.
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you. Oh. Am I his princess? You
Sure.
are.
Why
Together,
not?
You are brave and smart and will never give up. All right. I have to stay steadfast.
she really, it's like one word she learned.
Come on. We're going on a great quest.
I'm glad we're friends with Martha.
Oh.
On our
we're
way,
off.
I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I
What?
pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the merrier she became, christening all the new trees Winchester,
She named every tree
Bath,
you walked past?
Salisbury, while I grew quieter and quieter. Finally, we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The strangest name of them all.
Strangest name of them all, because this one is made up. I guess we're clicking on the... Yeah.
Oh, there it
Time
is.
to leave the forest.
By
It's
noon,
Shiring.
we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued
look at those
with Tom
walls.
whether we should head directly to town or
Seems like a town
past
that
the
doesn't need a
palace of the
builder.
So-called bishop.
So-called
to find work at the
bishop,
palace, but
if that is
Mother
his
seemed
real name. Mother, may I have a dried prune? Let's go talk to the bishop. We love the bishop. He's our best friend. He's a
It's
good
gonna
man.
go poorly.
We know the bishop's a good man who we love very much.
I don't know why it's our decision.
As we approached the building, Tom noticed the cold in Mother's eyes. Although she had agreed to accompany him to the bishop, she had remained quiet about her true feelings, while Tom didn't
We're gonna get
see it
accused of
fit
stealing
to ask.
apples.
Gradually, the
Oh, we could still go to town.
Oh, let's listen to our mother. Fuck Tom. Let's do what Mum says.
Shiring was full of people looking for work. Mother and Tom kept asking around while we rested our feet at the market. Alfred gave me a look as though he wanted to punch me, but I only stared at the buildings, amazed by the straightness of their walls. Finally, Mother called us over. Rumor had it that the Earl of Shiring was hiring all kinds of people. It was then that I heard a man in a robe say, "That voice, it's her. The witch. She was here 10 years ago." But apart from me, no one took notice.
No one gives a shit about witches. Ooh, so we could go to Earl's Castle, Bishop's Palace.
I think we can go
Oh
to
no,
the
we
bishop
can't.
now. Yeah.
We've given up on the bishop now.
Yeah, but we heard the Earl's looking for a builder, so...
Oh, maybe if we'd gone to the bishop, we could have fixed that other cathedral. Maybe we'd got a cathedral fixing job.
I wonder how much divergence is in this game. I'm guessing not very much.
Bye, Duvet.
Nope. Thanks for hanging out.
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did.
Whatever I did, it was good.
Forgive your mistake if you accept
accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad
Classic
man.
father.
Solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Wow.
Wow.
You don't like me?
I'm saying I hate you so much that I'll
You
die.
never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
Okay.
Well.
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back.
Alfred,
And
shut the
boys,
fuck up. I'll be right back.
Try to be nicer to each other.
You're not my dad.
Eye out for what?
You're not my real dad.
To look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa
That
could
well's
fix their
broken.
walls, or build
Yeah.
a house. One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Ah, if we'd gone to visit the bishop, we could have stolen some apples. Bet Tom could build a well.
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
You might trip and do a somersault and fall in the well.
She's less and more grumpy.
Why has Mother got the magic stick?
Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem. See that knight over there? What does he look like to you?
A duck.
He looks like a duck.
Ducks fly away when they don't like you. Maybe he will too. Or he will smash your skull with his club.
That looks like a spear.
Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
She's really quick there, like, okay, duck. Wasn't expecting that answer. How do I turn this into a lesson on how they're bad?
How knights suck.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to a castle before? No. Castles are very safe places. People don't rob you so fast.
So fast.
They're slower.
About castles,
Rob.
about knights and princesses. Oh, like what? Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years. I know
What?
that one.
Yeah, you know about Tristan and Isolde?
Do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
Is the
Yeah,
story
maybe.
of Tristan and Isolde exist at this time period? Actually,
Apparently.
I don't know.
He looks a bit like Tom, but he is so different. Are all boys like him?
Well, no, you're not like him.
What do you want? Get lost.
I was trying to be nice to you, Alfred. Is this a castle? Does it look more like arcade?
Not like a huge pile of rocks. I mean, yeah.
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves.
There is not even a forest nearby.
Very bright and charming girl.
Hello, my name is Jack.
She's an arrogant one.
Kid!
Ah!
Oh, this child.
She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about.
What if we just start shooting people?
Mother said I should be careful with it.
That's really good.
Rocks as straight as trees. How do they even move?
Are you knights?
We are? Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
No.
Tell you what, snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
Very
That's a bad plan.
Be a valuable first lesson.
They're trying to get us in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The boy's swinging his slingshot at us.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing ever hits me. It's almost a miracle.
But we
Oh
rarely miss.
no. Well, we could hit him. We could show him up.
Go on, do it. Do it.
Like, there's no timer on this.
Blimey, wish I was you.
What happened? We just missed?
And the other guy was like, wow, really don't hit you.
Well, I hit my things.
Oh, I love this kid's logic.
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and stare? All right, then. Let's see what you've got.
Ask him if he's a knight.
Oh, let's just wait. He's doing a staring contest. We just have to wait.
You're good. Could kill a boar
Yeah.
with that stare. Pierce it like an arrow. Ever tried that, boy? Stare a boar to death?
No, but I can kill a deer with a rock.
You know what had happened to a boy who claimed he'd killed a deer?
Only the king is allowed to, right?
Aye, or the queen for that matter. Whoever has their arse on the bloody throne end of summer.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, I was kidding about killing a deer.
Oh yeah, I could kill a deer. I wouldn't though.
Yeah.
At least when it comes to butchering deer, that is.
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? Alright, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
What colour is your shite, boy?
Brown. Tell him it's brown.
Brown.
Nice. Mine's grey, like ash. But that's
What?
a secret, isn't it? For my shite's colour is neither your nor anyone else's business. So you'd better keep that to yourself. Got it?
What? The fuck?
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays. Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. Being a knight costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard.
Well, I mean...
I like our new best friend.
Only I'd known.
Alright, bye.
Well, bye.
What a strange boy.
Yeah, you're a
says you.
strange kid, man.
We got that. Well, we found some broken stones.
Is this what gingers talk about when they're alone? Oh.
A house for horses.
Hmm.
Can I have a job at the stable? I'll do a very good job looking after the horse, sir.
It's a house for horses. Oh.
Watch your
Uh-oh.
step, you little twit.
But okay,
Mind it,
bye.
boy, that's just William Hamley. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
Well, see, do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps.
Personally, I wouldn't loudly
Look,
shit
you
talk
strike me
someone
as
who's
a
probably as
bishop
powerful as
between
that
the
man
lines
in his earshot.
Then something
We
else,
spotted
maybe?
so many,
I heard
so
rumours
many
that there was all kinds of work here.
bits of broken stone.
It's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
Destroyers.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration. Walk with me, boy.
Well, I don't want to walk with you. I want to examine
Let's
this
talk
thing.
to the Earl. Can we
Yeah,
go talk to the
broom man.
He stands in my way. The Earl? That must be the Earl.
We
Let's
have
talk to the Earl.
followers all over the south of England.
Of course. You're the Earl, after all.
After
Title
all.
doesn't guarantee anything, my son.
I don't understand. Is that why you sent all those letters?
We should probably
Closer.
leave before we get in trouble.
We only know what's happening in the south, but Earl Robert is in the west.
Together we control the entire southwest.
Not all of it, but we have messengers in place to keep us informed about everything. Now, be quiet for a moment. I need to think.
A small night.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
I love that what he took away from that conversation. There's a princess in that tower.
Is that like a princess? No. There's a princess.
We should go tell Martha about the princess.
Where is he going?
I guess we're going this way.
Oh.
You there, what do you want? My father and I have important business, so go play in the yard with the other children.
Well, what if I slingshot your ass?
No! Oh, a letter on the floor.
Ooh.
Yoink.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh. You need not blush about our upcoming meeting, my lady. You will suit me well.
You'll cook, clean, host guests, and tend to my horses. Long nights shall be your reward. Wow. Can't think why she turned this guy down. We should leave before we get in trouble.
No. The Earl is busy, boy.
Ooh, chicken leg. Yum, yum, yum.
Can I have this?
We're gonna get in trouble.
I'm such a good thief.
We should leave and eat it outside. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't like getting in trouble.
Stop right there. I'm sorry, boy. The lady.
But I want to see the lady.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her priest.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, you won't see more visitors today.
I'm gonna make
These
you ask
lucky
properly, and anyway, the answer
After
is
that
no.
Hamley boy tried to propose to her again, she'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now, don't
Not a
start
minstrel.
singing, please.
Hamley?
Yes, Percy Hamley's son, William. Now, off you go.
What if
should go
I
tell
slingshot the
Martha.
broom man?
No, we should go tell Martha. Maybe they'll let Martha in because she's cute.
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
I'm gonna tell Tom about the princess.
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
I'm not impressed. He's taking mother away from me.
Oh.
is one. What? There is a princess here. Oh, show me.
Well.
Well.
What?
What? I guess they let us in.
Look at that dog.
My lady,
Yes, Matthew?
there are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl, and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests...
She's like, yeah, I'll hang out with some dumb children. That sounds way more fun than that guy who proposed to
I'm sure
me.
you wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl.
See, I knew they would be able to resist
An
Martha.
annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up.
Yeah, we're gonna make friends with the princess. We're gonna get Tom a job by being cute kids.
Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you? You're quite shy, aren't you? Do you like to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they sound clever.
Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was,
Oh,
but that
Mother.
was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
Oh, Jack's trying really hard to talk.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
Uh-oh. That's my mother.
That's Ellen. She's Jack's mother.
And where's your father, Jack?
He doesn't have one.
He's dead.
Well, everyone's got a father. Did he die too? Did he run off? Some men are such beasts.
Oh, let's just...
Come on, I want to show you something.
Phew, got away with it. Look, they all look so small from up here. And
Have you ever been up
insignificant.
this high before?
No. Wow.
It's
so small.
This
Like
game is
little
beautiful.
mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies. If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while.
I don't know what other games they've made.
Me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'd ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
Deponia. I've heard of that game, but I don't know anything about it.
Ooh. We got some state secrets out of the princess.
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
We should give the chicken leg to Arthur to build bridges.
Alfred.
Mend our relationship. Alfred, mend our relationship with Alfred.
Why don't you
He's
go
gone.
and find Tom? He can tell you a lot more about this place than I could.
I wish I was like her.
Like, have my stolen chicken leg.
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
Well, alright. Maybe you're not so bad after all.
And then Alfred was thrown in jail for theft.
What did you just stick it in your pocket?
He took one bite. Oh yeah, we've got to tell Mum about the attack.
The Lady Aliena thinks there will be an attack.
Here? Go find Tom and tell him.
I mean,
Okay. Fine.
I think he knows, but I don't know why that would be important.
I don't think Tom knows. I think it's top secret.
I mean, when the Earl is like, you know, we don't really need builders, we need the opposite.
Yeah, the Earl's not very good.
I think it's pretty clear what that means.
Look, Tom's very stupid.
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens...
Oh, that was the broom man.
Tell Tom about. Tell Tom about!
We'll get there.
Lady Aliena is expecting an attack.
It's urgent news!
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, why don't you help me find some damage to the castle?
Ah.
We found it. It's by that knight up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
You can build castles?
Castles?
Well, if I have the money and the people, yes.
I mean, I could direct people to build castles.
Yes, if I have other people to do all the work.
I'm real good at giving orders.
And if you see something I can fix, let me know.
Where was that? Over here.
Yeah, to the wall.
Well...
Can we, like... Will the knight tell us it needs fixing? Maybe we can keep walking around the wall. Can we go, like, through that door ahead? No. Ooh.
No, we can.
Ah, there we go. We got tiny!
Oh. Well, that didn't help.
Maybe we need to look at the well again? We found something that needs fixing.
Hmm.
I'm confused. Maybe now if we go talk to Tom... Because I feel like he'd say something.
Mm-hmm.
The keeper's right up there.
Oh, right. That was the theft thing. That's what you're actually
They
stealing.
wanted us to give it to them.
Right, but we weren't going to do that, obviously.
Yeah.
Mm.
He stands in my way.
We already got up there.
I see you're opting to become part of the furnishings. Well, grab any corner you like and invigorate it with your presence. It would make us all a very...
Yeah, Birdman has a name now. Alright.
Matthew's got no time for this kid.
Yeah, I could try talking to him.
What is it, boy?
What do you need work for?
It pays. It buys shelter and clothing and we don't have to starve. Not everyone can live in a forest, boy.
No?
Including you, apparently.
No. People need to be around people. And for that, things have to be set in stone. Like the laws in towns or rents, wages. If everyone did whatever they liked, things would get very bad very quickly.
Fuck off, Tom.
Oh, anarchy. The anarchy.
God, we were watching Legend of Korra and the season where the bad guys kiss. Like, they're just like, oh, we believe in freedom, and then they clearly realized that they didn't actually make the anarchists seem bad. So they're like, oh, and also they want to do some random murders for no coherent reason.
I don't know who else we can talk to.
Did we click on that house? There was a house we could click on.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess we haven't talked to the workers.
Well, we said hello. We said,
Oh,
hi, I'm Jack. And no one responded.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Can we go into the gatehouse? No. Yeah, I mean, he said, like, show the castle has problems, but...
We found some problems. We looked at them. Maybe we need to talk to the knight about if he's going to fight again.
Where did we... I mean, where are the problems, I guess?
I mean, there's a knock you down bit next to that guy.
Yeah, but we can't, like...
We can't... Can we
interact with
leave?
it.
Can we go outside the castle?
No.
Outside? No. Oh, is there a hole behind those knights to the right of that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Well, I mean, it does look bad. But there's nothing to...
Oh, hang on, there's a pin. Right at the front of the screen. Bottom, yeah.
Oh yeah, what is this? Okay, we can't get it right now, but... let's go up. Well, now it's gone.
Maybe it'll come back once we get here.
Nope.
Can you click on that one by the gatehouse from here? Oh!
That's the guy.
Okay. Oh.
Stable. When you walked towards the knight, what was on the right? This is the knight. Was there one further over? Oh,
Ooh.
view.
I can see shiring. Great.
Well, that's nice. What is this separate from this?
Yeah, I think we should try talking to the knight again. He's right next to a bit of broken wall.
I did try talking to him. And we didn't have anything else to...
Ask him about the,
Will you be fighting soon?
Still need to know if you can keep a secret, boy. What's my shite's colour again?
Ah.
Stare.
Yeah.
Excellent. Looks like you can keep your mouth shut after all. You want to be in on the real deal now? Then just say the words. What's your bloody secret, Catface?
What's your bloody secret,
What's your
Catface?
bloody secret, Catface?
Well put, boy. Well put. For bloody it is. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing called loyalty. See, all these
God, no
knights
one in
are
this
loyal to
fucking
one
castle
man,
can keep a
and
secret
he
for the
is
life
loyal
of
to
them.
Another, and he then is loyal to yet another, a woman, who is the rightful queen of the
Ooh.
English. For some here, loyalty's all about coin and favors and power. But for me, it's all about whom I trust, whom I follow all the way to hell for all the right reasons. Going to hell together with confidence and trust. It's what's holding this world together, boy. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Do you need a mason?
Do you need a mason?
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from
There we
that,
go.
I
We've
don't know
discovered the secret of the battlement stone.
And I don't want to. All I care about is a good sturdy wall and some hot tar to keep my enemies warm.
Oh, that's nice. He doesn't want his enemies to get too cold.
Want to hear a story, boy?
What a kind man.
Well, you see,
Oh.
I'm not just one for a good solid tarring. But back in my day,
You do
I
not
was
have the ability to say anything. He's just gonna keep going.
say so. Just one time, me and my men lay siege to this castle. While both sides rested for the night, I took my crowbar and swam over to the enemy. There was this piece of wall where the mortar had gone away, and one could easily look through the holes into their courtyard. So, what did I do? I smoothly tore a hole with my crowbar and snuck inside.
We have some
Then,
important information
what I
about
do is
builders.
hit them where it really hurts. And that's not always the groin. In this case, it was their old well, barely standing up.
Speaking of
So,
broken
one kick,
wells.
and all its rocks tumbled and covered the hole.
Oh my god, are we
Then
gonna
on
just
they were
wreck the
without
well?
number. The shortest
No, we're
siege
gonna
in the
go
history
tell
of
Tom.
sieges.
Yeah, but the well doesn't need repair right now.
It does, there's a
I had
hole
an
in
eye
it.
on the wall and made good use
We
of
spotted
that
the
well.
hole in the well.
That's what knights do.
Knights do a lot of things, lad.
The wall needs some repairs.
How did you end that siege?
But it'd be need a lot more repairs if we destroy it.
Kicked in their ramshackle well. Easy.
Great. Okay. Let's go tell Tom about that. Luckily, he once ended a siege by doing the exact same thing that you were doing. This same. Oh, can we spot the? Are we allowed to notice the hole in the wall now?
I don't know why it is like keeping these cells, some of these on. It's like I held it on too long. No, and I think we're gonna do what I said because we can't talk to Tom.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the well and be like, oh shit, that well needs fixing.
There's something specific on it. Huh.
Maybe we should talk to Arthur?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, obviously. What?
So excited.
Hey, boy.
Alfred, not Arthur. I keep calling him Arthur.
Say, what do you think about Tom?
What about him? He's
Big.
big.
He's big.
Well, let me tell you something. He may seem nice, but he
Wow.
really doesn't care about anyone but himself.
Ooh.
Whatever you do, he doesn't care. He'll just drag you into his own misery. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up and put yourself second. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, Alfred. Oh,
Well,
I guess we're gonna go tell Tom about Alfred being sad. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna tell Martha.
we're gonna tell everybody.
Hey, get this!
Like your father. What? Oh, maybe if Papa knew that, he could do something about it. He doesn't talk to Alfred that much. Alfred
Why
thinks
is
Tom
your
doesn't
mum
listen to anyone.
like
He should tell
sweeping
him
the
that.
ground
But how
I
can
don't know!
he?
with
Well,
the special
if Alfred
stick?
is angry at his father, you must make him listen.
That little rat.
If you keep your feelings secret, Alfred, nothing will change.
Well, Alfred's mad.
We made Alfred mad at us again. Well, we were trying so hard to be friends with Alfred. Gave him a chicken leg and everything.
Yeah, we tried so hard by doing one thing.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
I can't think why he'd think I was selfish. All I did was leave in the woods to die.
I really think seems like we need to just go wreck this well, but
Yeah, can't you work somewhere else? This place sucks. I want to
Not
leave.
if we want to eat tonight.
I mean, I already fed Alfred.
They refused you.
Well, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long.
Ah, you mean like this conversation we had with a knight?
Washed out mortar or a loose column.
Are we finally gonna be able? Are we finally gonna be able to? Okay.
Okay, we needed that explicitly.
We needed that. We needed to tell
Like-
him that Alfred was sad first.
Look,
There
whoa!
we go.
Oh my god. I thought that was clear from the previous things.
Yeah, one of the walls looks broken, and now we can.
Can we... Yep.
Yeah. Okay, now we just gotta look at the well, and we can be like, yeah, the well's broken too.
Oh god. Oh, it replaced it. It, like, we only get to keep one?
Yeah, I think you only have one clue at a time.
Well, no, we've had multiple clues at a time before.
Have we? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
guess this is just like conceptually.
You only need one thing, I guess.
So our mental list of all the busted stuff.
Oh, okay, it's updating, sorry.
Yeah.
It's one...
Yeah,
it's
it added the pictures to it.
Alright, that's probably enough.
Yeah. Those are the three things. Tom's gonna be so psyched about this broken well that he was stood next to for like 10 minutes earlier and didn't notice. That wall, the broken wall's right in his eye line as well.
Already. Anything else?
There is a wall without mortar.
If that's true, you have a very keen eye.
And
Yeah,
the
it's
well is
right there,
about
Tom.
repair.
It is? Very good, Jack. That is one thing the Earl needs to get fixed for sure.
Alright, that was
Well, that should
annoying.
do for now.
That was annoying adventure game shit, but...
You did a very good job, son.
I'm not your
Now, come
son.
along.
We met
You deserve
yesterday.
to see if it works.
Look, I'd like to give you work, but we don't need you.
I think you'll find your well.
Why is the broom man making
Why do
these
you say that?
decisions?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah, the keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
Matthew, may I have a word with you?
I'm going to hire this man. Didn't even tell him about the well.
Well, we have a home.
Well.
For now.
Well.
Well's well that ends well.
Of course.
Alfred,
All's well that's well.
Why are you
Well.
asking me?
because you're a builder, I think you have some work to do.
It's a nice castle
It's
you've
fine.
got here. Be a shame if someone
your things,
pulled it
everyone,
apart
and
with
follow
Oh,
a
look, he's trying to
crowbar.
include Alfred.
Over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
Well,
Did we? Oh, the bishop was the other guy. We reached Elle's class.
Yes.
Oh, we gave Alfred something to eat and he's warmed up to us.
you
And
earned
so
Sir
Catface's trust and then
Catface's
his
trust.
secret. You didn't tell.
We didn't
I
know
don't know
anything
about
about
Jack's
her father, but sure.
We didn't tell him that he didn't have one.
I mean, she's correct. He does have a father. Like, he doesn't know anything about his father, but, like, he's not... I am assuming the plot of this game is not that Jack was immaculately conceived.
I think maybe she knows something about.
oh, I don't have one. She's like, ah, that reminds me of a thing I know. You're actually my brother.
Oh.
Bet we're her brother.
Okay, we should
Yeah.
save.
It's
Well,
nearly
it's saved.
9.
Yeah. Okay. Can I just...
Nope.
Oh my god. Come
I guess
on.
we get a
Good you
cutscene.
sent your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Actually, no, it doesn't seem like anyone
Many
likes
of
the other
brothers
guy.
Still want Remigius to become prior.
Philip,
Yes?
Shut the fuck up.
there was an incident with one of our novices.
Another one?
What kind of incident?
Did it involve a big-titted harlot?
Oh god.
Oh fuck!
Barely walk, but walk he did.
Well, that's not gonna get him a
Called out
vote.
for him, but he did not turn around. He never
Oh,
looked
I
back.
guess that's not gonna get anyone a vote.
He ran away?
He is not the first.
Well, it doesn't sound like he ran.
Uh-oh, it was Brother Marcus.
Brother Marcus?
Well...
He stole my keys. and
Well...
you reported
Well...
him to Remigius.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year, he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in one ear.
Philip's gonna be like, oh, I better fucking win then, I guess.
Tell me, Philip, what would be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
Fire Remigius.
Fire Remigius. We must not cane our novices.
Yeah, I think that's...
We must not cane our novices.
No, we must not.
Deus caritas est.
God loves us?
I don't know.
You cannot go in there. What was that?
Please let me quit the game.
No.
Game. I wanna go I wanna eat lunch.
What's going on out there?
No lunch for you. Denied.
Did they start a war again? No.
Oh, classic soldiers! Always starting
It's
fucking
Francis.
wars.
They have Francis.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Well, I
Good.
guess we'll find out what happens to Francis next
Yeah,
week.
we'll find out what's going on. Save. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Well, this game seems cool. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I'm so glad I made you decide. Yeah, next week let's murder Remigius.
Let's see. Okay, we're on chapter 4, I think.
Oh, we're like halfway through.
We're halfway through book 1.
Oh shit! The 1, 2, 3.
There are
God.
21 chapters.
Great. We're not gonna have to decide on a game for ages. We're gonna go so long without making any decisions.
You know, I mean, that's 3 streams or 3 chapters that we did in a stream, well, plus the prologue, but I don't know if that counts. 21 chapters, that's like 7 streams.
Yeah. That's like a year.
So I guess we'll come back next week and we'll play more of this
Yeah.
game. Yeah, it's cool. We'll learn more about the anarchy.
Join us next week to murder Remigius.
Capital A anarchy, to be clear, which is the historical period. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, so next week, this time we'll be back for this, and then we'll also be back with Mary and Fiona tonight. It sounds like we're going to play some Stellaris. We're going to do a little
Hell
bit
yeah!
before the next expansion, and then we'll start a new game when the actual next expansion comes out. I think that's the plan, which is in like 2 weeks.
Oh, is that why all the Stellaris expansions were in the Humble Bundle? Because there's a new one.
I didn't know they were, but probably yes.
Oh yeah, they were
I
all in the Humble
assume.
Bundle like last week.
Yeah, that would make sense. Gonna get people into it before before the next one. Yeah, the rest of the streams are on schedule on Twitch. You can.
Don't forget to explain what the Twitch schedule is.
I think updated. I think I had to update this stream. I have to put the game on for this stream because I updated. I didn't know what we were gonna play yet. But all the other games I think are updated on there now. The humble before God, the penitent man. The penitent man shall pass bundle. You can follow the stream for notifications. You can sub to the stream for emotes of the cats. You can join the Discord. And if you want to follow the Twitter account. And yeah, I
Follow
appreciate everybody.
Darcy.
Yeah, you could do that too. Do you want to plug anything?
Yeah.
Such as?
Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/aquaqueer for my very good Spelunky expert streams.
That's true. They're very good.
I'm so good at Spelunky. That's it. Don't find me anywhere else.
Okay. Yeah, thank everybody for hanging out in chat and watching the stream. It's a lot of fun for us. We hope you had fun. We hope you join us again in the future. Goodbye.